Okay. Well, hello. Hope everyone's having a really great Christmas Eve if you celebrate Christmas. Well, I guess you can still have a great Christmas Eve if you don't celebrate the holiday, right? It'd just be a great Saturday in general. So I hope everyone is having a great Saturday in general and a great holiday in specific if you celebrate. All right. Yes, that works. Okay. It'd also help if I could say that without tripping over my tongue, but it's always true. All right. So last time, obviously, our attempts to cure the plague, well, they worked in the end, but not without a heck of a lot of chaos and terribleness. But that does happen sometimes. Let's see. We're in chapter 2. Alright. Hi. Alright, so... Alright, here we go. So, there's a whole lot of places I can go from here. There's a dude I can talk to. And some other dude ran up to me. But I'm in a conversation now, dude, so you're gonna have to wait. Could you answer a few questions for me? Oh, one of the mayor's merry men. At my service. Well, are they men in tights? Tights. Alright. Suppose I could. If you're a sword for hire, where else have you served? I was in Neverwinter for a while, before the Wailing, and even working a pirate gig in Luskan before they kicked all us foreigners out. Well, that's never a good sign. What can you tell me about Luskan? Admittedly, it's good to share my stories with a human companion. Wow, this guy seems a little lonely. When I left, the High Captains were fighting tooth and nail against each other, vying for the Arcane Brotherhood's attention. I doubt it's any different now, either. All I know about Luskan is what I learned in, Streams of Silver when I did my book review blog. So, I'm still doing my book review blog, but we're quite a bit past Streams of Silver. So, aside from that, I actually know very little about the place. Seems like Evil Wizard Central, though, which is quite useful, I guess, in a setting. I need some directions. What are you looking for? Where can I find an inn? A few of us maintain quarters at the Alliance Arms, south of the North Gate into town. The ale's not great, but the sheets are clean. What kind of stores do you have around here? For regular items, try the Cracked Anvil, east of the barracks, along the road. It stocks all the basic items you'll need. Halgel has some special stuff set aside for his fellow dwarves, too, I hear. Sadly not a dwarf. Don't think I'll get the special stuff. Hello! Happy holidays and Merry Christmas and everything like that to you, Toasty. I hope you're having a good weekend. Then there's Altura Sarp... Oh, goodness. I massacred her name. Altura Sarptles, up on the hill in the northeast corner of town. I feel like I'm reading Anne McCaffrey again and trying to pronounce the Dragon Riders' names. A lot of the townsfolk don't like that it's there, but to be honest, it's put a lot of money into people's pockets around here. That's fair. Any other towns in the region? Well, there's Charwood to the south. Never been there myself, though. They're quiet folk from all accounts, and don't stray far from town. And I notice a slight typo here. Well, that happens. Like I said. Oh! Yes, Evil Wizard Central. Oh, you're heading to your parents' place tomorrow. That's pretty cool. I hope you have a good time there. Yep. Yeah, I always point out the typos because, like I said, I'm going to be playing a lot of player-made modules, and I think a lot of times they get some unfair criticism about stuff like that. And, I mean, if even a professional game can have a typo, definitely something that only has one or two people doing quality control, that's going to have some errors, too. So, it's good to be fair. Alright, thanks. I think that's everything. Stay out of trouble, citizen. I will. I think I say that in every video, but it's good for me to keep that in mind. Only tomorrow. Well, that's good. Alright. Farmer's son.
Hi there.
Hello, sir. Or is it my lord? I'm not very good at this. It's just that you look like an adventurer, and my pa and I could certainly use some help. Haven't you heard of me? No. Is there a reward in it for me? No. What seems to be the problem? Well, me and my pa, his name's Gerald. Everyone in Port Lass knows him. We live on a farm just north of the town gates. There's a lot of monsters that live in the hills around our farm. Normally they don't bother us much, but lately they've been ambushing travelers and caravans and such, being really bold. Are you okay there, cat? Alright, I guess you're fine. They even went and kidnapped my mother while me and my pa were away from the farm last week, so my pa sent me to town to get help. It took you a week to get someone in town to help you with your mother? You want me to find your mother? We just need your help. All I ask is that you go talk to my pa, Gerald, nothing else. So you don't want me to find your mother? Wow. Okay, alright, I'll help. That'd be great. I'm sure my pa would appreciate it. To get to our farm, you just need to go through the north gate and follow the road a bit. Well, your problem seems really urgent. Pokemon needs that quality control, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, I think it's fair that every game has its own little glitches, and there's a whole lot of work involved. I just also think it's good for me to remember that, so I don't get overly critical of something doesn't have a whole team of people going through it. Because I think that can be dangerous sometimes. You get used to one thing, and then you don't give everything a fair shot. I think. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. It's 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. I make no sense on a regular day. Alright, anyway, babbling aside. Too bad I can't cut that out of the VOD, or VOD, or however you pronounce that. Alright. Okay, yes. I will go to the north gate and follow the road a bit, dude, but I'm actually going to wander around this part of town first, so you'll see me eventually. I'll stay here for now and find some more people to send to Pa until he calls me back. I'm sure you'll do the trick, though. Just go and talk to him. Eventually. I will eventually do that. Combine that with the holidays. Yep, understandable. Thank you. Alright, but I will try to be slightly more coherent from now on. Maybe. Possibly. Alright, well, there's a peasant. He doesn't have a name, but I'm new to town, so I might as well see if they have anything interesting to say.
I greet you.
Oh God, they got whiny about the weapons again.
I greet you.
Yes, that was very profound and totally worth putting away my weapons. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go in here and see what the hell's in here. Because it's...
no can do.
Well, that's mean. I want to invade someone's house for no reason. Alright. Well, the last time I went aboard ship, I found my friend's missing brooch, so I might as well go on board this ship now, right? See if it's got anything cool.
Huh?
Wonder if them soldiers will ever catch that cult. I'd hate to think they'll get away with it. Well, I'm gonna try to catch the cult, yes. Everybody else? Fuck if I know.
Okay, dokie.
What are you shipping? Anything illegal? Well, 6 gold looks pretty illegal, but I'm not gonna confiscate 6 gold. Well, maybe I will confiscate 6 gold. Only because this is labeled box/crate, and the use of a improper slash is fair game. Alright.
Hello.
Ma always told me that being an adventurer was a foolish game. Look at you. You seem fit to keel over. Whoops, almost lost my balance. That's fair. I have certainly had a drink or two in my day. Oh, Flarg. I like Flarg's fashion. I bet he'd look even better without pants. That came out dirtier than I... Well, no, I actually probably did plan it to be about that dirty. Hello, Flarg. May I speak to you?
Hello.
My goodness, look at that specimen. Flarg pays sucks. Want more copper. Maybe you should try the red light district, dude. I mean, in that outfit. Rough trade's a thing, man. I think you get some good money. Sorry, that was probably bad taste. Alright, well, anyway. There's a chest here. I want to open the chest.
it's done.
And a potion of cure light wounds. Well, I'm always good to have a few more drugs to keep me going. I hope no one watches the stream with their children. I don't think anyone would. But I don't think kids are interested in games that are 20 years old. But you never know. I mean, I did play a lot of Ultima games. Oh, a shady character. Are you a fence? You look like the kind of person who knows how to live in the shadows. I'm a paladin in very shiny armor. No, let's go with it. What if I do? In that case, I'm your go-to guy. I got the goods to make your life easier. I'm thinking you live out in the sticks here to sell thief goods to farmers because you've got this level of observation. Okay. Hello, Vlarg. I'd like to ask you some questions. Well, I'll tell you what I can. What's going on around here? Not much. Ships come in. I have a certain arrangement to procure certain types of goods. Very good stuff, if you know what I mean. I do have money. Do I have to spell it out? I'm a smuggler. I bring in stolen property and I sell it here in town. I mean, look at my clothes. Obviously a smuggler. Cripes, but you're dead. Oh, sorry, I was clicking on the wrong person. Is that a smuggler's outfit? I guess it is. Alright, I just wanted to make you say it. I need some directions. What do I look like, a bleeding map or something? I got customers waiting on some special goods. You gonna place an order or not? Let's see what you have to offer. Alright, he's unfavorable. I can't imagine why. Oh, Shadow Legion armor. Not something that would be useful to me now, but the Shadow Thieves of Amn are known to have deep pockets. While they may employ countless gutter thugs and petty crooks, their elite core members are equipped with very well indeed. Items such as Shadow Legion armor have been occasionally recovered from events where their involvement was suspected, though guild leaders have never confirmed or denied ownership. +4 and hide +5. It is a dex bonus, isn't it? Yeah. Not a thief, but I remember I worked the shit out of that when I played this game with a thief. That thing is good too. The Greater Mask of Persuasion, now that is tempting. Charisma +2, Persuade +5. Ooh, how much do I own? Well, I don't have enough for it, so. Temptation is thwarted for now. And a regular Mask of Persuasion. I do remember this guy. I remember liking this guy when I played a rogue. Oh yes, oh yes. I kind of like this guy now. What do you have in terms of potions? You don't have any heal, which is probably fine, but, you know, if you ever need a hit... Wow, that's cheap when you consider that the potions of speed give haste. Kind of want to buy one. I think I might buy one. Only one, just in case I encounter a troublesome boss. Nothing useful there. Oh, look at those. Those are cool. Do I have any traps to sell? I might... Oh, hey, I can see what this fucking cloak is. It's a cloak of elven kind. Hide +10. Yeah, 10% spell fail is pretty generous. But yeah. Paladin. Don't have to worry about that. But damn. Yep, no pantodon. No pantodon. You are correct. You are correct. I really do like the way this outfit looks with the no pants. I mean, look at that. That just looks spectacular, doesn't it? It's not as good as that smuggler's outfit, of course, but I'm keeping that for special occasion. It is a Plunge. Hello, Plunge. Oh, and I should give shout-outs to people. Do you stream, Toasty? I don't remember if you stream. I'm sorry. That's awfully insulting if you do stream. I will have to figure that out. Oh, no, not yet. Well, when you do, let me know, because I definitely want to watch you stream. And Plunge, of course, streams all the time. And he's great. So shout out to Plunge, which I would do actually if I knew how. But definitely watch Plunge because he has the shuffler and it's awesome. And eventually my game will come up, I'm sure. In some distant day, in some distant time. Oh, I forgot to... that's alright. I'm planning to go to a different temple later anyway. Ooh, you got a PS5? Fantastic. I've thought about getting one. I really have, but I don't know. I don't play a lot of modern games, so... I mean, I'm sure It's really just I never have the right system when the modern games come out. So I'm never like looking for cool modern games to play until they're all old anyway. And this is the dock house. Let's see what's in the dock house. That's a good thought. It probably does nowadays. All those stream features, I would think it does. Now, how people stream with like NESs and SNES real hardware and such, I have no idea. I've always find it very impressive. I'm going to just look in your chest while you're not looking. Okay, Tommy, you do that. I'm going to talk to these folks. There's a Captain Mung and a Pritchiv. Yeah. What? I should have known I couldn't trust you. Things get a little risky. Oh, there's stuff. And suddenly the agreed upon price isn't good enough. All right, well, these two guys are having a discussion.
Hello.
You look like someone with some sense to them. Why don't you talk that chump into getting me the marble that I can ship off to Waterdeep? So, who are you? Captain Mung, you can call me. And I own the boat that'll bring any goods from Port Last to Points Beyond that I choose. But that no-good dockmaster is making my life miserable. Tell me, would you be shipping into Neverwinter when you could be off to Waterdeep? Why don't you tell me the truth? I want details. That bum wants me to go to Neverwinter, but they've got plague there. I'm not risking my life to deliver some food and supplies. Well, I mean, fair, but especially not when my choice is risking my life or getting some marble to Waterdeep for a real payday. I'm talking good money. Well, let me go talk to the dockmaster. Can't I just tell him the plague's cured? Because, I cured it. Poor Fenthic ended up hanging from a tree for it, but, you know. You need to find a way to convert the signal to HDMI and then use a capture card. That sounds complicated, but interesting. Maybe someday. I don't have any old I think I've got an old PS2 somewhere. Can't imagine what I play, though. Because I gotta figure out where the fuck I put my games. They're in a box. But maybe someday. I thought about hooking up the Switch, though, and seeing what I could do from there. That could be fun. All right, let's talk to Pritchiv.
I greet you.
Look, I don't mean to be rude. Arguing with Captain Mung is draining, so you excuse me if I can't talk, all right? I've got supplies to move. So, who are you? What does it matter to you, huh? Sorry. My name's Pritchiv, and I'm a little pressed for time right now, if you can't tell. Can you get up there? Do you want me to help you? Oh, yeah. I can see that. When you spend a lot of money, you kind of have to hold off for a little while. Just a moment. The cause of most of my money problems wants to get onto the bed. I'm going to go help her. That's true. You got to focus on college first. But then you could get a gaming PC afterwards, and that'll be fun. It'll be worth the wait. All right, 1 second. All right. That was very awkward. All right. You comfy now? Is that where you want to be? All right. Okay. Ah, your major is 99% Mac. I can see that. Sorry about that. Kat wanted to go on the bed. And I'm pretty sure she can get up there herself, but she likes to make me help her. All right. Oh, hey, I don't mean to be burdening you with my troubles, but, well, I sure could use your ear. And who knows, maybe you can help. Go on. I've got 2 shipments, one going to Waterdeep and one to Neverwinter. The Waterdeep shipment is worth more, but the Neverwinter package is for relief, put together by the citizens of Port Last. Oh, so Captain Mung is a dick. Okay. Good Captain Mung's only got room for 1 shipment. Of course he wants the money from the valuable shipment, but the people of Neverwinter need the relief shipment. Okay. Isn't there some compromise that can be worked out? I wish there was, but really this is black and white. The people of Port Last have worked hard to help Neverwinter. I want that effort to be cared about. Okay, fair enough. I'll speak with the captain about taking the Neverwinter shipment. Thank you. I won't hold you to any promises, but if you can get him to change his mind, well, it would be the right thing. Here you go. There you go. That's thought. All right.
Hello.
Hey, you got that chump to open up the port yet? I ain't going anywhere without that marble, and I'm going straight to Waterdeep for a payday. I talked with this dockmaster, and I want you to change your mind. What? You're taking his side? I'm not risking my life, or my men's life. Don't believe the plague is cured. Huh. Insight's probably the better option, but I want to see if Persuade works. And when all the Neverwinters starve so you can get some extra gold? You had to put it like that, didn't you? Fine, I'll take the shipment. But you just leave me alone now, alright? I got work to do. The low end play. Yes. Okay, well, I'm glad I picked the Persuade. It's less... The Insight's almost always a guarantee. But I wanted to see if, the human approach would actually work on the guy. Give the guy a chance to be a decent guy. And he is, even if he is grumbly about it. So, let's talk to Kerchief. I don't even know what happened, but I got a bunch of goods that are making their way out to Neverwinter now. Let me thank you for it with this. Thank you. It was the right thing to do. A little more would be. No. I'm not playing the guy who wants a little more. Now, when I'm playing Shadows of Undertide and Hordes of the Underdark, I'll actually need money, so that's going to be different. And this day, this act of kindness, my faith in humanity is strong. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you. Aw. Now I'm going to go look in your chest and see what the hell you got in there. Because I am shameless, but it's a gold piece, so I'm not going to steal your gold piece. Besides, you're doing a nice thing. In fact, all of the people of Neverwinter are nice. Or Port Last are nice. They sent stuff. Now I can't rob them with impunity. I mean, I could, but it's kind of a dick move. Yeah, robbery. Well, I never said I was a good paladin. I'm pretty sure I insisted many times that I'm not a good paladin. I am a shiny paladin. A shiny paladin with spectacular thighs. Alright, I guess as of total, that's about 15 gold. 15 gold's not worth robbing from this guy. Not when he hasn't pissed me off yet. Now, if this were Black Lake, I'd be robbing him blind, of course. Alright, let's see. Let's look around the town and see what else there is. There are more docks and more sailors. Well, it's kind of nice not to have screams going off in the background, you know? Now the cat is sulking because apparently I didn't lift her up on the bed to her satisfaction. That's a fucking cat for you. Oh, you're not lawful good. No more pally for you. Well, I mean, that's true here, too. Because you do have to be lawful good. It just happens that only specific things lead to alignment change. And I'm basically exploiting the mechanics of this because the original game, the Wailing Death campaign, doesn't do lawful or chaotic shifts. And I've never had a problem staying good versus evil. Lawful versus chaotic, as you've seen, I'm a little bad at keeping with. So in a different game, he would have fallen to neutral good by now. Now, Shadows of Undertide's a little trickier. Okay, I'm stealing that because in Shadows, oh, nice. Oh well, that's a little different. I mean, I guess I'm just old school enough that I do think paladins should stay lawful good. But I think that there probably should be a prestige class equivalent for chaotic or neutral gods. Kind of like how there are anti-paladins for evil gods. Or I guess blackguards for evil gods. I'm never sure what the difference is there. But officially a paladin should probably be lawful good, I think. Even though it doesn't really make sense. I never claimed to be an internally consistent person. But I mean, you do have a point. Why would Alistair, a man in a see-through dress who wields a dagger and I'm assuming that's bastard sword, but my phone blacked it out. That's alright. You're allowed to disagree. And honestly, I admit my whole paladin should be lawful good is probably just because I grew up with the old school D&D, where that was a role, even though it doesn't necessarily make sense. And I'll admit that it doesn't really make sense at this point. Yeah, I'll sell this. I'm robbing the dead. Now, in Shadows of Undertide, which is the first expansion, doing stuff like that would actually give me a chaotic point. I am exploiting the fact that the rules are not held to in this game.
No can do.
It's awful. It is awful. But yep, like I said, you're allowed to disagree. And you probably have the more logical position, I admit. Probably the compromise is to have a prestige class that would work essentially as a paladin. I think sort of the Champion of Torm is the prestige class in this that kind of works that way. But maybe not. Not literally, and I can see why the not literally thing would bother people. It is what it is. Well, that's very true. I think.
Wow.
Oh, that's very cool. Played him as.
Gosh, you're the hero of Neverwinter. That much is sure.
Ah, I just got waylaid by a guy. Who the fuck are you? This well-armed halfling looks like he takes life too seriously. Or, perhaps like he seriously enjoys taking lives. No, that's a great description. I should look at people more often. No, it doesn't. I think that the idea is that paladins specifically are something that are only chosen by the lawful good gods. Like it's something they described amongst themselves, I think is the idea. Whereas other gods might have their own chosen warriors, but they aren't quite as recognized. Like, I think part of it is that Paladin has a particular social role in the setting, so it's probably more like, well, probably it's more like Paladins were created conceptually before folks really started embracing the idea of all these gods having their own chosen warriors. But I think that maybe the idea is that every god might have their own chosen warrior, but to be a paladin as recognized by society as one, you're following one of the lawful gods and you behave as such. And it's the behavior as such that gives you that social oomph. Maybe. I don't know. That's just me kind of babbling out some sort of vague explanation for what is, I admit, a illogical inconsistency. Alright, so who's they? The folks around the inn, that's all I meant. Really? Okay, so what do you wish exactly? Well, I suppose I should know for sure that you are who I think you are. I don't want to make a mistake after all. I am Stephen, why do you ask? Really? You're actually Stephen Lioness then? Sans Pantaloon Lioness. But yes, that's me. So you're the one from Neverwinter, Knight? Yes? The hero who saved the city? You do look the part, but I must be sure. As far as I know, there's only one of me. Did you cure the plague? I mean, were you one of the ones rounding up the reagents and everything? Why does it feel like you're prying into my personal matters? Oh, no. It was a group effort, but yes, I was involved. Is it true that there was a cult behind the plague? That the cult fabricated it? That's what I've heard. I don't know in many details. Isn't that awful? Who would ever do such a thing? I suppose you're here looking for those cultists, then? With that paladin of Lord Nasher's? Yes, Sarah Beth de Tilmerand. I'm working for her. What about Aaron again, the spy master? Is he trying to coordinate the search with Arabeth for whomever unleashed the plague? What do you know so far? That seems to be an excessive amount of questions, doesn't it? Oh, I guess I did get carried away. You certainly are who you say you are, after all. Hello, Effector and Amy. How are you? It is an Effector. He does, doesn't he, Plunge? In a kind of sketchy way. But hey, we've got our recap for the day. Oh, I guess I did get carried away. You certainly are who you say you are, after all. I'm sorry, I just really wanted to make sure it was really you. I want to thank you. I have family in Neverwinter, and you saved our lives when you cured the plague. I wanted to give you this ring as a token of gratitude. No, keep it. I don't need it. But it's a very nice ring. Please take it. That's why I wanted to find you, after all. To give it to you for all you've done. Very well. Thank you. I don't know if it's... Okay. I don't know if it's magical, but it always brought me luck. I hope it brings you luck, too. Thanks again, and farewell, is what he said before he vanished. Alright, I want to see this ring. Pardon me. Pardon me. Yeah. It is a weird guy, isn't it? Hello, all. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. Sneezing on stream. What will I do next? Alright. There we go. Alright. So where is that ring? I want to see what the hell he gave me. Because he was really pushy. But, can I really turn... Oh, yeah, well, it's a kind of cool looking ring. This ring was given to you by Solomon, an odd-looking halfling who approached you and offered the ring as a gift to a hero of Neverwinter. I do like that sobriquet. Mostly it's something that the NPCs can say in place of your name, because obviously they don't have voice actors who will say your name. And when I read dialogue, you may notice I have a bad tendency to also not read my character's name. I think kind of in that spirit. I don't know why. Alright, sundial. Portal. Let's go in the portal. Streezing. Yes, streezing. You know, there's probably a kink for that. Stream sneezing. I wonder if someone has an OnlyFans account where they just sneeze for fetishists. That's true. Lack of voice actor does allow them to put a lot more dialogue in. So the magic items work in this game? I mean, anything can be magical that you can get as armor. So you can see here 2 rings, belt, amulet, boots, cloak, head, shield. I've got a couple cloaks to wear, but they get in the way of my character's pantslessness, so I only put them on when I think I'll need them. And the helmets look stupid. That's the main reason I'm not putting them on. Yep. I like the way this game does it, though, because you get some voice-acted lines that let you feel like you're kind of in the picture, and you get a nice mental voice for people. But a lot of the dialogue isn't voiced, so they can include more stuff. So, I feel like that's a good compromise. Then again, I mean, I do like games where they voice everything, too. Oh, no, not again. Oh, wait, no, it didn't happen again. That was just, I didn't have anything in the pool. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm gonna... Temple of Tyr. The numbers mean nothing. Yeah. I like voice actors, especially in like Dragon Age or Mass Effect, where you want a really strong impression of the characters. I do like things without voice actors too, though. And I mean, for Neverwinter Night modules, most of the ones that I know of are without voice actors, because normal folks like us are not going to be able to pay voice actors to voice act. Welcome to the Tyrian Temple. Tell me, are you here for Tyr's services? Or perhaps the Lady Luck herself has guided you to us during these dark days? Why must I use a magical portal to enter your temple? I know it may seem strange to you, my lord, but the temple within Port Last was actually destroyed during the time of troubles, when the gods themselves walked the face of Faerun. I read those books. They were terrible books. We had retreated to a cave far from the town, hidden well enough that we could carry on our Lord Tyr's orders in safety. For our efforts, he blessed us with the portal that still connects us to town, and consecrated this new place. Okay, well that makes sense. We are no longer in danger in Port Last, of course, but this hidden temple still serves us well. At the very least, it is a safe haven should trouble ever arise again. Oh, that makes sense. Have you a need? I shall help, however I'm able. Think it ruined the Elder Scrolls? I guess you can see that. Well, I think... Well, when you say the Elder Scrolls, do you mean like Elder Scrolls Online? Or do you think like Skyrim or Morrowind or that sort? Because, I mean, I don't think Skyrim's that bad, but there are like... It is notable that there are like 5 voice actors total, and that gets a little funny. Tiefling and Wrath of the Righteous? Yeah, some of those voices are pretty great. Alright, so who are you? I'll say my name. Oh, pardon my manners. I am Nurik, the priest in charge of this Tyrian temple for good Port Last. And though it pays Yeah, and though it pains me to trouble you, I have a favor of you, if I might. As I alluded to, these are dark days, days that call for a hero. Okay. Perhaps you need some assistance? Well, I'm hesitant to suggest the task because of the danger involved, but it is very important. You can be certain I'll compensate you for the risk, should that matter. What would you have me do? Okay. Oh, okay, I did want this quest. Let me tell you how this started. A short time ago, a foul beast settled into the area of the town. At first, few of us knew of its presence. Indeed, Port Last has known few troubles for many years. Slowly, however, we became aware. Several of our citizens disappeared without any trace, and always on the night of a full moon. Wolf prints were found. The howling was constant. We thought the town besieged. The trouble was from no pack of wolves, however. It came from a creature much more powerful and cunning, a werewolf. The famous hunter, Sir Carithus, was sent for with orders to slay this black wolf, as we came to call it. Carithus took with him 4 of Port Last's younger lads to aid in his task, but unfortunately, the black wolf was merciless. He overcame the knight and attacked the 4 boys. Only young Ander managed to return to us unharmed. According to Ander, the 3 other boys were wounded, but had managed to flee. I fear this means that the curse of the werewolf will have been passed on to them. If the boys are not found and cured or killed, we could very well be facing even more danger than from the black wolf alone. I have silver charms here which may yet drive the curse from their blood. You must subdue the beast first, however, and convince them to use the charms, if you can, and then the black wolf himself must be dealt with. As I said, a terrible and vital task. Okay, well, who is this Ander? Ander is a youth who goes out of his way to help others. He's so naive and trusting at that age. I can see that. From Morrowind to Oblivion, the story got simpler and the dialogue shorter. Yeah, I can see that. And yeah, this dude cannot keep... Or, I have seen characters like that dude who can't keep himself from being rude, even when talking to a demon lord and a god. You gotta be careful, though. I played a character like that, and it was fun, but I also got smited. Totally deserved it. Yay, lycanthropy is one of the cooler parts of D&D lore. I agree. I gotta set up my chat so I can see it easier. Okay. Alright, so, if you care to speak with him, you'll find him at the Alliance Arms Inn. That is hard to say. Mind, however, that he's probably still shaken up from his experiences. Yeah, we've already verified that there aren't very many therapists in Faerun. Now please tell me that you'll follow through on this quest. Tell me that you'll find where the boys have gone and free them from the curse, however you're able. So where can I get the weapons to fight werewolves? I hope that it will come to such bloodletting only as a last resort. These are innocent lads under a curse. There's a peddler who came to town after hearing of our plight. His name is Elhilor. You'll find him at the Alliance Arms Inn. He can provide you with silvered arrows, as well as access to some belladonna, but please use them only a few months. Okay, well, I'll do it. You don't know how relieved I am to hear that. Here, take the silver charms. Hopefully they can be used to cure all 3 boys and Sir Carithus, should he live. 4 charms, okay. Each of the boys wears a ring. They should give them up freely if cured. Bring them back to me, then I'll know that their situations are resolved. Alright. Oh, it's an NPC. Can't stop him from what you know. Well, that's fair. NPCs are allowed to get away with much. On account of, well, the writers like it that way. Alright, let me ask something else. Okay. What services does Tyr provide? Well, my brother, I can tell you right now that all that you need can be provided to you by Tyr. Let me get into specifics. If you need curative scrolls or poisons of different sorts, they are the steel of the finest priests. If you need anything that could be of use to one of the devoted order, well, let me say right now, my brother, you are in the right place. Have you need? I shall help if I'm able. Okay. How about some directions? Can you point me in the direction of the inn? The Alliance Arms Inn is the best around. Okay. I don't need to know about other directions. I've got a fucking map. Let me make a purchase. I'm gonna sell shit. Because I like Tyr and I'm a paladin, I'm gonna sell thing... Oh, a Rod of Resurrection. Well, that's true. Don't piss off the Demon Lord is generally a good idea. Well, a Rod of Resurrection is cool, but in this game it's actually not very useful because I don't believe your companions leave a corpse. They just appear back. Well, maybe not, because I'm not seeing a little swirly thing for the companions. Do I? Huh. Because there's the recall portal. Oh. I don't know. Wand of the Heavens. Cool. I could use Flame Strike. Lesser Ring of Power. I want to see what the fuck that thing is. Oh. Well, that's swanky. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure. I mean, in the past, the sidekick was always teleported to the temple. But maybe in this round, they're not going to do that anymore. In the expansions... Oh, it probably does combo with something. I'll keep an eye out. Yeah, I'm just thinking. Amulet of Health, Immunity, Disease, Level Drain, and Poison. Well, the immunity to level drain is not a bad thing. I'll have to think about that. Again, not enough money for it at this point in time anyway. Yeah, I'm concerned about the Rod of Resurrection though. In the expansions, your sidekicks can actually die, and you need to resurrect them. Or at least in Hordes of the Underdark they do. I don't know if that's true for Shadows of Undertide, now that I think about it. I guess I'll have to find out. Scarab of Protection +1. Saving throws are good to have. I might keep that for a bit. Do I have anything in Bag of Holding 1? I do not. As you can see, I have not sold anything yet or organized my inventory. I intended to, and then I forgot. Ever forget? I forget things all the time. Alright, gonna sell the book. Body Knock's gem. I don't want to sell his gem. That seems mean. Actually, come to think about it, one sec. I want to do some organization while I do this. Okay. That's a thing to keep. I'll put that there. I guess I'll put that in there too. I don't need the long sword +1. Dalen's feather, always good to have. Pendant of the elf. All heaven items you get mega bonuses. Oh, that's a cool idea. Well, if I see more of them, I'll keep an eye out. I don't remember anything like that for this, but to be fair, I haven't played a paladin in this part before, so I could be wrong about that. Parry up of wisdom. I did want to keep that in case I need the boost. I guess the Zuki copy can go in here too. This is my box of crap that I don't particularly want to lose. Okay. I also don't want filling up my regular inventory. Leader's token. Holy water. More potions. Actually. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Showrun's contract. Those things, I think I might get to use those this chapter. But maybe not. Maybe that's chapter 3. Never can remember what takes place in what chapter anymore. Do I have another Parry Up of Wisdom somewhere? I do. I don't need 2 of them. Did I read that? Ah. Okay. Another amulet. I don't mind keeping amulets because they don't take up a lot of space. More stuff to keep. Oh, I don't want to sell my Astral Blade. No, I quite like having an Astral Blade. Don't need that. That would be funny if I sold my primary weapon because I wasn't fucking paying attention. What? Who needs a weapon? I can go fight with my hands. I'll do class into monk next time. Which I can't do because I'm awful good. Okay. I am keeping the cleavage armor. Alright. So, got a little bit more. I'm not going to buy the Rod of Resurrection yet, but I'm going to... The first time Tommy dies on me, I'm going to come back for the fucking Rod of Resurrection. That'll be what happens. Alright. So, Caliandros. Anyone else in here? No. Let's talk to this jerk.
Yes, hello to you.
He's a jerk. The cleavage armor? Yes, yes, I do have priorities. Wait, what? Are you referring to my cleavage armor? Toasty, is that what you're confused about? Yes. Well, I was figuring out what to sell and what not to sell. Okay. Anyway, I hope your deeds in Neverwinter weren't a fluke. Erebeth has a lot of time and energy invested in you. But don't expect me to go healing you or anything like that. My powers are tied to the teleportation portal and the stone of recall in your backpack. I don't understand. I've been using them for 2 chapters. I'm fine. My name is Caliandros, a cleric of Tyr. I serve Erebeth by aiding those who work for her. But don't expect me to go healing you. Okay, whatever. Fine. Bye. I could have said I need healing, but I'm not that big of a dick. Not right now, anyway. Maybe later. Alright. Just so you know why I kept certain pieces of wardrobe. I'll show you outfit 1. See? Cleavage armor. Isn't it quite nice? It is, however, not terribly effective. So, anymore comparatively. So, cleavage armor. Nude scene. This has just gotten X-rated. Woohoo. And the other outfit I kept, because I'm not sure who was here when I finished the Doc's storyline, and thus I'm not sure who got to see the glory of my undercover outfit that got me into a seedy tavern. Actually called the Seedy Tavern. I am very amused that the tattoo went away. I'm in disguise, so I had to cover his tattoo with flesh-colored makeup, apparently. I know, I like this one too. Now, of course, the normal version had pants, but, well, we did some clever tailoring and still managed to work. I mean, I dressed him like this, so I don't think you're going to be blackmailing me, and he dresses like this willingly, so I don't think you're going to be blackmailing him. So, but if you want to blackmail someone, I suppose you can. Alright, so back to wearing the silver, which I actually quite like too. It's a little more dignified, but the contrast of the shoulders and the bare legs really kind of makes it. And also the look from the back. See? I just think that's a good look for him. Don't you? Oh, that. Okay, fair enough. Actually, I have no idea what you said there. Hold on, I'm going to pull up my stream. Oh, the nude. Okay. Well, you know, I think he'd go around in the nude if I could figure out a way to do it. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to learn to be less obscene, huh? Okay, well. Nice to meet you both. Yep, natural armor build. Oh. No, I think I think I was saying about kids watching me. Oh well, sorry in advance. I'm not known for watching my language. Emmy knows what I'm talking about. Or at least she would if she thought about it, so. Okay, anyway. Hello all. Hello, new followers. I am going to leave the temple. It's interesting that there's a portal in, but a regular door out. And then just kind of some random peasant walking through. Hello.
Hello.
Must be nice to be one of those who are blessed by the gods. It is nice. Thank you for commenting. Alright. Let's see. Across the way is the inn. I have the feeling that I can follow up on a few quests there. So, I'm going to do that. Again, if any young people are watching, please do not use my language as something to mimic. Of course, I'm fairly certain you've probably heard worse. He's hitting on me and my thighs. He is hitting on me and my thighs. Or Stephen and his thighs. Is Stephen me? Is he my son? I don't know. I've got a very confused conception of my character.
Don't worry, young
I did take him to a brothel.
Everything happens for a reason, it does.
Thanks so much for helping me out, Hilar.
Oh god, I forgot. Because of the way this works, we're going to hear that little bit of dialogue a shit ton.
Hey, friend. I think you'd better stop looking into this cult business.
You were just there, dude. Okay. Alright. Are you part of the cult? What do you know about them? You are such a fool. That ring I gave you, the cult has been tracking you with it the entire time. He tracked... Well, definitely not your son then. Probably not. Well, we have a strange relationship. Hey, you know, there's some terrible parents who get their sons laid at brothels. I could just be a really, really awful parent. Alright, anyway, I'm getting attacked by this guy who gave me a ring, like 2 buildings ago. I didn't even leave the town yet, you fucker.
Don't worry, young
Yeah, consider yourself warned, hero. Alright, fine.
Thanks so much for helping me out, Hilar.
What the fuck? I thought he was gonna attack me. The cult has been tracking it with you. I'm still in the same fucking town. I love this game. Alright, well. I'm still gonna be looking into the town. I mean, I gotta fucking move on with the plot, right? I mean, I guess Stephen could retire here. Oh, Elaeth Kralnober. Oh, cool. He's a book character. I know who he is. But first I'm gonna talk to Ander, the kid.
Hello there. Is there something the matter? Did you have something to ask of me?
You have a voice actor. My name is Anders, sir. I help Elhalar here when he has need of it. And a fine job of it, too. You just talk to me if you need anything to fight a werewolf, like the one that shook up old Ander here. What's this about a werewolf? I suppose there's no harm in talking about it, if Nurek says it's okay. He said that I should try to forget about it, stop thinking about it so much. I don't know. I try. Sometimes I feel kind of normal, and then, yes, that's post-traumatic stress disorder, probably. All I can see are those eyes looking out from the cave, and then that feeling of knowing something's wrong, total fear. Anyway, Carithus was a werewolf hunter, and he came to hunt the Black Wolf. That's what we call Port Last's werewolf. Carithus wanted some friends, or some help, so me and some friends volunteered. Bran, Geth, and Earth. Now, clearly you survived, because you're the only one whose name is 2 syllables. We didn't think there was any real wolf anyway, and Carithus' coin was good. Together we began the hunt for the Black Wolf. We found wolf tracks and followed them to a cave. Carithus went in when we set up camp. It's just outside Luskan, that cave, in the hills east of the Green Griffin. Not long after we set up camp, Carithus came out, but as a werewolf. I was so scared. I can still see his face so clearly. I couldn't help but run. We all ran. I'm the only one that got away. The rest are probably beasts too, or dead. Why did Carithus insist on going alone? He was too worried about us, and he thought it was his duty. I don't think I could have gone in alone, or even with him. I don't think I could ever go back to that cave either. Are you sure the beast was Carithus? I think it was. It was dressed up like Carithus, and it even looked like him in the face. He looked like he was in pain and confused. I'm not sure I'll ever forget that image for as long as I live. Hi, Derek. How are you? I'm still in port last. And shout outs for everybody who's here. Emmy, who does great Xenogears streams, and Effector, who does some wonderful cozy streams, including Chrono Cross and the Final Fantasy series. And I already advertised Plunge, I know that. And Dirk does Neverwinter Nights. He's farther ahead than I am, but that's okay. Alright, let's see. I'm sorry, did you need something else? Okay, well, I know where the Black Wolf's Cave was. Where are the others? If you mean Earth, Bran, and Geth, I know they're places they like to go before. I haven't been able to look yet. I want to, but I can't. Alright, do you know where Earth could be? His family might know. I want to ask them myself, but I'm too ashamed to speak to them. I don't know what happened to Earth, and I think they likely hate me. Aw. If you want to ask them about Earth, they live on the south side of town. Just don't say anything about me. Do you want to ask about anything else? Okay, how about Bran? Bran liked the mysteriousness of Charwood, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's there now. If you find him, tell him I said hello, that I'm still thinking about him. Okay. What about Geth? Geth was the one that talked me into doing this. He always dragged me out to the Neverwinter Wood and we'd pretend we were heroes. Maybe he went there. Alright, okay. Go towards north to Luskin, yes. I know this part. Alright, so let's talk to this guy.
Alhelor, Portlast's only anti-lycanthropic merchant, at your service. Come one, come all, defend yourself against the legend of the Black Wolf.
Okay, well, I'm thinking of going north, probably. I mean, I'm wandering about throughout the town to see what I can do and solve in the main town first. But then I'm thinking north. Because that's where the young person came up and ran to me to talk to me about a quest when I came out of the building. So north seems good. Which way were you planning to go first, are you thinking? I remember Charwood being a lot of fun, for what it's worth. But I don't remember too much about it, so I can't spoil it by accident. Alright, tell me what you know of this Black Wolf. Ah, now that is a story indeed. The Black Wolf is a legend in these parts. A powerful werewolf who has been about for many years, stealing children and slaying lone travelers. He's a legend no longer, however. Ander here is the sole survivor of a band of hunters who encountered the Black Wolf in the flesh and lost. How are you involved in all this? Well, I have no direct part in the tale, sir. I travel wherever tales of lycanthropes abound, hoping my goods will aid in their destruction. People here are quite worried about the Black Wolf, so the anti-lycanthropic business has been good. Ander here has been very helpful. Anti-lycanthropic goods, is that what you sell here? Why yes, the best that you'll find for slaying werewolves, such as the Black Wolves. The more werewolves that are slain, the closer we come to realizing their eradication. Blech. I am not talking well today. I blame the holiday. That is a good plan. Can I buy some anti-lycanthropic goods from... I feel like this entire bit of dialogue is just here to make me say fucking anti-lycanthropic goods. And, oh yes, sorry, language. I need a swear jar. If I end up going affiliate, I'm gonna put a fucking swear jar. Damn it! I'm gonna put a swear jar on my thing if I become affiliate. All right. So braces of armor +1, dexterity +1, armor +2, dexterity +2. Those are all pretty nice. Armor of the wolf. While tanned wolf hide does not offer the protection of other materials, skilled artisans can infuse these suits with the animal's spirit. Armor of the wolf is especially prized among beast cults. So there's art versus shapeshifter +5, armor bonus +3, and move silently +2. That's actually pretty swanky. Okay. I think it'd be good to get a swear jar. I should swear less. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. 2 swears. When? Oh yes, thank you, Plunge. When? We'll see about that. Alright. Nothing too extravagant here except that armor of the wolf. There's some belladonna. Well, I don't really want to kill them, though. So I don't know that I'm going to buy the belladonna. Well, can't hurt to have one, I guess. Just in case. No, I feel guilty. I'm going to put the belladonna back. I'm going to sell the belladonna so I'm not tempted to use it. I want to save the kids. I don't want to poison the kids. I think there is something else you could do with belladonna, though.
Young Ander, this will work out yet. Everything happens for a reason, it does.
Thanks so much for helping me, Alcalor.
You'll get used to hearing that dialogue in the background whenever you do anything in this fucking inn. Oh, that's true. Effector would never make anyone mad. He is 100% cozy and always cooperative. They are. Yes. Okay. I'm going to talk to this guy, Elaeth Kralnober. Now, I actually know who this is now. When I first played the game, I didn't. But I've since read some of the Elaine Cunningham books where he appears. What the hell is going on with his hair, though? That is hair. Look at that. That is hair. That is hair. Why?
This will work out yet. Everything happens for a reason, it does.
Thanks so much for helping me, Alcalor.
Oh, magic one. That'll make you swear. Oh, I see. You held yourself back when you were doing roulette in your stream. Okay, that's fair. Ah. Okay. So anyway, greetings, my good lord. It is rare that we see new faces come to drink with us at the Alliance Inn. Greetings. Who are you? Your words are a bit forward and brusque. Some might even say uncouth. My name is Elaeth Kralnober, if you must know. He's actually a pretty fun character. I was going to invite you to share a drink, but never mind. Oh, I'm sad now. At times like this, I do wish I could return to Evermeet, where grace and courtly manners were the custom rather than the exception. Alas, that way is close to me now. Oh, I'm very sad. I should have been... That's not hair, that's a thiefling in disguise. Well, you know, that would explain a lot. As I recall, he was a son elf of Evermeet, who was engaged to one of the main characters of the book's mother, but it didn't work out, and he left in disgrace. So now he's a somewhat morally questionable thief sort. So what is this Evermeet you mentioned? Evermeet is an island that has become the home and refuge of the elven folk since Queen Amlaril moved the court there. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. It is a wondrous and beautiful place. If you have not seen it, I myself have not gazed on its forests for a long time now. As I said, it's close to the likes of Elaeth Kralnober. I've heard that name before. That's funny to roll, considering that I don't know what Evermeet is, but okay, let's do that. Ah yes, a smuggler and ruthless adventurer out of Waterdeep? Perhaps you've heard of my little encounter with the Knights of the Shield. It is of no matter. You've heard tales only of the man I once was. I'm no longer he, even if you choose not to believe me.
Everything happens for a reason, it does.
Thanks so much for helping me, Alcalor.
Alright. What are you doing here then? I wonder if I could ask you some questions? I'd be happy to answer any questions from one such as yourself, friend. Ask me what you will. Please tell me more about yourself. Well, if you haven't heard much of Elaeth Kralnober, I'll certainly not be the one to educate you. Let the tongues of others guide you, as they will. It matters not to me. I'm looking for information on the people who started the plague. I know nothing about the plague, and if you insinuate I'm somehow involved, I resent the implication. I've only just arrived from Waterdeep, if that makes any difference to you. Okay, what are you doing here then? Not that it is truly any of your business, but I'm seeking passage to Evermeet. The way is close to me, however, and seeking an alternate route is proving difficult. Why is it close to you? Obviously, I'm one of elven folk. and Evermeet is my ancestral home, Pelican.
This won't work out yet. Everything happens
I was
for a
born there,
reason.
but left long ago.
Thanks so much for
The way
helping me
back is
out,
close
Laura.
to me because I've not always been the best of men, you see. Smuggling, thievery, I have my sins, I admit it. I'm no longer the reckless youth I once was, however, I have retired from my illegal activities, and am now simply weary and seeking peace. My heart longs to return to Evermeet to show its beauty to my daughter. She has never even seen the homeland of her own people, you see, and I have promised to take her there one day, though that might prove an impossible task. Please continue. The one way I may have to return home is through the construction of a ceremonial scepter, given to an official in, oh heaven's sake, Luthospar. It is a bribe of sorts, but an old and cultural one, and the requirements are very specific. The scepter must be adorned with 5 separate gems cut by an elven master craftsman, difficult to find in Faerun, to say the least.
Thanks so
2
much
of the
for
gems I
helping me out,
have.
Laura.
The final 3 I've tracked to this area, but sadly their owners are loath to part with them for any price. Without them, I cannot complete the scepter, and neither I nor my daughter will ever return to Evermeet. A fitting fate for me, perhaps, but cruelly unfair to her. So what is it you intend to do? I intend to get those gems, with or without the owner's permission. I will not give up on my quest now, when I'm so close. Oh, it's a morally questionable quest that I should not, by any reason as a paladin, get involved in, and I'm totally going to get involved in it. I may have to hire someone to get them for me, by whatever means necessary. Underhanded, perhaps, but I have few options left. Maybe I can help. I can at least keep it from being bloodsheddy. To get the test done would require someone with skill in stealth or guile. I'm not positive you are the man for the job. Really, you don't believe that this man can be stealthy? This man! This shiny, shiny man. I could get the job done. Perhaps you could at that.
Thanks
Will
so
you
much
help
for
me
helping
recover the
out,
gems,
Laura.
then? I can offer an excellent word should you succeed. I don't really trust you. I don't. Okay. I'm gonna help. I feel bad for the little elf girl who can't go home. 17 rounds of combat? Wow. That does sound frustrating. Was it bad luck or just like... What is that emote, dude? That is going to be really bad on your back in a couple years. Okay, let me tell you exactly what you must search for. The 3 gems are small, the size of a fingernail, but elegantly carved and with many delicate facets. They are light-hued, but will have something vaguely dark in their center. One of the gems is in the possession of Wailing, a local wizard. I suspect the gem is secreted away in his tower, which can be found in the grasslands between Port Last and Charwood. The tower gates are magically locked, and I do not know how they can be
Everything
opened.
happens for a reason, it does.
Here, I have
Thanks so
acquired a
much for
key that
helping me out,
I was told will
Laura.
open Wenev's cottage here in Port Last. It is near the eastern gate, and may have some information that would allow access to the tower. Wenev has not been in the cottage for some time, but still I bid you caution. Well, I'm investigating a cult, and a wizard... I mean, that seems like a good lead to a cult. Oh god, to one's a goblin? Alright, I feel you, Toasty. That sounds like a really frustrating game. Alright. Another gem is held by a fierce warrior woman named Zamithra, who passed through here several days ago. I believe she said she was bound for Luskan, but she certainly could have been lying. So I can keep an eye out for that. The third, I've learned, is held by Satara, a witch who dwells within the Neverwinter wood to the east of here. Contacting her has proven to be quite difficult. I wish I had more information to go on. However, this should prove enough. Should this prove enough, I wish you the best of luck.
Don't worry, young Ander. This
Alright.
won't work out yet.
How do you do?
Everything
Okay.
happens for a reason.
I'll be going.
Acquiring
Thanks
the
so much for
gems?
helping me out,
Or is
Laura.
that something...
I am still quite astonished by this man's hair. He is a man with style, clearly, and questionable taste, which means we should get along really well, all things considered.
It's a long day. I can
It's so wonderful to meet you. Well, that's very sweet. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Dark Tongue Breakbone. Oh, you there. You're from Neverwinter, ain't you? Working for Erebeth? I am, and proud of it. I thought so. You had the cure for Wailing all sewed up. Sure, I should have expected you. And you are? Name's Dark Tongue Breakbone. I've been out here since you've cured the Wailing, looking for signs of where it came from. What have you uncovered? I heard what you've been told, I'm sure, that there was a cult behind the plague, and they'd be somewhere in the north. I ain't sure where exactly, but I have me suspicions. Where do you expect the cult is based? Along the North Road, and I'll tell you why. There's a network of caves up there. Used to be a few goblins there, but now there are hundreds and worse things as well. I went up there to check it out myself. Seems like there's orcs, bugbears, and goblins crawling all over the hills. That's how I got my knee hurt. Bastard goblins ambushed me before I could find out what was going on. So what makes you think the cult's involved? 2 reasons. First, the beasts started to gather just when the plague hit Neverwinter. Second, there was a man leading the goblins who attacked me. That ain't a typical thing. Maybe the man was a cultist, maybe not. Either way, my gut is telling me that picture ain't right. Fair enough. I'll be sure to check it out. Listen then, if you find anything, you tell me. 2 heads are better than 1 and all that. We adventurers need to stick together to find those bastards and punish them. Best of luck to you. I wish my knee was sealed up so I could come with. Alright. Is Pathfinder really difficult? Or really different? I thought it was basically, like 3.75, but I don't know very much about it. Servants of the gods are rewarded special treatment here at the Alliance Arms Inn. How may I be of service to you? What do you charge for a room? May I ask you some questions? Has there been anything odd going on here? There's been trouble throughout the north this past while. Between plagues and werewolves, a man can hardly step outside the inn. What do you know of the plague? It's over, of course, but I don't know that the effects have entirely passed. Looters and bandits have always been a problem, but nature also seems to feel the repercussions of something that severe. Nature? What do you mean? I've been hearing about strange things from Neverwinter Wood. Of course, they may just be completely unrelated. It's just that there's this ranger, Ballard, who was talking about it here the other day. He seemed to be quite disturbed. If you want to know more, I would ask Ballard. He's camped in the grove of trees to the northeast of the inn. Okay. First, I'd like to ask you another question. Do you know where I can find some work? Well, some work for an adventurous soul. Well, there is the elf over there. He calls himself the Serpent and has very strange hair, and has been inquiring about adventurers for the last couple of days. I'm not sure what he wants, but it might be worth your while to check it out. He certainly seems to have no lack of gold. I might, but I have another question. Perhaps you can give me some directions. Alright. Alright, I'll ask you about the docks. Okay. At least as safe as things can be in this time. What do you mean? Werewolves? Alright. It's all they keep talking about in here. Some knight came along and convinced some boys to go werewolf hunting. And then, as it turns out... Actually, it would probably be better to get the information firsthand. Ander is the survivor of the whole thing. He's in here this night and can tell the tale better than I can. Is there anyone else I should talk to? Well, there's Elhalor. You could talk to him, I suppose. Although, no, never mind. What? Well, I hate to say anything, but there's something a little odd about Elhalor. He just puts me on edge. I doubt it's anything serious, just my nerves, I suspect. Alright. That's actually something interesting. Some directions. Well, let's ask where I can find supplies. Cracked anvil. Alright. That didn't go anywhere interesting. Don't forget, the Alliance Arms Inn has one of the best selections of imported ale this side of Waterdeep. Alright, alright. So I guess I'll go upstairs and see if there are people upstairs to talk to. I think. Is that upstairs? That stairs up. Did I check that room? Well, I'll go back and check that room after. In level 2. Let's see if there are interesting people here. There's a room. And a chest. A trapped chest. How about it?
It's done.
I actually remembered to look and did not burn myself up as I am wont to do. Alright, so I've got a few subquests now. It appears that Solomon, the halfling who approached you earlier, is obviously connected with Desra's cult. He appeared once more to deliver a warning, saying that the cult will not tolerate your interference much longer. You know, I probably should get rid of that ring he gave me, but honestly, I kind of like it. I figure if the cult is tracking me while I'm tracking them, then they'll appear and I'll get to kill them. Hello, customer. May I talk to you?
Tis a long day.
So
I could
wonderful
use
to
a
meet
drink.
you. Oh, well. There's a long day. Well, if I need more fairy dust, I know where to find him. A trapped chest in an inn? Sus. That's why I looked. That's why I looked, man. Hello, Leo. How are you? Sorry I called you a coward the other day. I meant it, but you know, I mean that to a lot of people. Nothing personal.
Don't worry, young Ander. This
Alright, let's see where we are.
Everything happens for a reason, it does.
Oh god,
So much for
that
helping me
guy.
out, Lenore.
Please stop saying that line. Please stop saying that line. I'm gonna murder somebody. I'm a terrible paladin. I'm also stealing a cure light wounds from a kitchen, so I'm definitely a terrible paladin. Funny how that works. Alright. Alright, well. The only reason I have not been demoted is that Ilmater has been distracted by my character's mighty thighs. That's my theory anyway. Got a better theory? I'll listen to you. You don't remember that at all? Yes, you can accidentally time me out like a obsessive. Yes, you can. Or time him out. I don't know. Who are you talking to, Blanche? I'm confused. I did call you a coward, though, because you weren't going to order McDonald's at 3 in the morning or something like that.
Reason it does.
Thanks so much for helping me.
Oh, okay. Oh, you do have a fancy... Oh, I see. I missed half the conversation. I was very, very confused. Yep. I gave Plunge, authority powers. Yep. That's okay. You threatened to eat my kingdom, so it's all fair. Alright. It's a... Aw, I wanted to look in the barn. You people are mean. Alright, well there's a magical supply store here. The cracked anvil, which I haven't been to. So I've been in this corner. So now I'm gonna go in this corner. That seems logical, yeah? I can be logical sometimes. Maybe. Sort of. There are people. Oh, Sheldrisha. Oh my goodness. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Okay. Pardon my language. Sheldrissa Dothwintle. Alright. Let's see what she has to say.
Well, hello, sir. I don't recognize you. You must be new in these parts.
This beautiful young lass sneers as she looks at the other townsfolk, then smiles when she sees you. She's very difficult. I feel like I could take her. What is an adventurous fellow like you doing a crap town like this? I didn't think it was such a bad place. What's your name anyway? Oh, you just haven't gotten to know it yet. Once you spend some time here, you'll really hate it. My name is Sheldrissa. What's yours? It's a pleasure to meet such... She looks 12, dude. I'm not saying that. Alright. My name is Steven. Could you answer some questions? I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. I know pretty much everything that goes on in this town. Not that there's much to know. Have you heard of anything about a cult working in the area? A cult? Huh, I wish something so exciting happened in Port Last. I'm so bored. Anything unusual going on in town? In this town? I told you, nothing ever happens here. Do you know where I can find a job? Why would you want a job here in town? I guess if you must know, my father's Mayor Kendrak, and I do know about one job offer. There was a prison break in Waterdeep, and my father's offering a huge reward for anyone who can hunt down the escaped criminals. They should have made it the Neverwinter prison, since, you know. I only tell you about this because taking the job will help us, I mean you, escape the boring clutches of this town. Okay. What is it you hate about this town so much? Are you kidding? This is just a small town with small-minded people. If I have to stay here, I'll end up a grumpy old maid with nothing to enjoy in life. A young woman with a sharp mind needs adventure. And a powerful man to protect her. That's very interesting. What else does a woman like you need? Still a better love story than Twilight. And that's some Welsh nonsense. The name, yeah. Alright. Not sure I like where this is going. Play along a bit, see if she tells me anything else. A woman like me needs comforting, desire, wealth, and power. I can't believe that I'm being so open with you. You make my head spin. I feel overwhelmed just being so close to you. So what do you think? Would you have room for a determined young woman to follow and assist you? I don't think so. Perhaps we could talk about this more. No. I'm gonna have to think about that. Well, actually, why don't you get your weapons and armor and meet me out front? Weapons and armor? I don't have any. Could you lend me 1,000 gold so I can get some? Okay, 1,000 gold sounds reasonable. Actually, that probably wouldn't cover all the stuff I'm gonna need. Better make it 2,000 gold. Alright. Of course, that won't cover all my debts. 3,000 ought to do the trick. I think I've had enough of this. Have a good night. No, you good-for-nothing jerk! Get away from me, then! I never want to see your face again! That was fun. Steve is a sugar daddy now. It is canon. Yes, it is. I just wanted to see what would happen.
I told you I never want to see you again. Go away.
Well, maybe she won't be propositioning some adventurers. I feel like there's a storyline where she does end up doing something really dumb, but that was more fun. I feel like Steve is all for helping someone to get out of the town that they're unhappy, but, you know, she's clearly not ready to commit. Okay, I'm fine, thank you. Well, that's good to hear. I thought with the weather being the way it is, you might have been depressed. How may I help you? Why would I be depressed about the weather? Well, if it rains too much, then we'll be flooded out. But if it doesn't rain enough, then we'll have a drought. Any way you look at it, we farmers are going to suffer. And if we suffer, then there's no food. And that means prices of goods skyrocket in the cities. I figured that might depress you, but enough gloom and doom. How may I help you today? I like this guy. So we need to talk about finances. I don't have time to talk about gold. I have to spend my time just trying to make a little. It's getting so man can't afford to feed kids anymore. Lady Arabeth has sent me to collect a special task. Oh, I didn't realize that was the extortion option. Well, I don't want to extort this guy. That is canon. Alright, anyway. So what's going on around here? There's all kinds of excitement in town with the hunt for this dang plague-spreading cult. Adventurers wander around, trampling across crops and ruining many a good farmer's daughter. Well, there's that girl up front. She's kind of dumb. Not that I don't think the cult ought to be uprooted, but there's a proper way to do things. You know what I mean? Sure. And then there's the damage to the community that's caused when all the young folk here get it in their heads that they can be adventurers too. Off they go, getting themselves into trouble or killed, and then who's to take over when their fathers are ready to retire? No, sir. I don't sit right proper with all these adventuring folk. I don't. You should take a piece of advice and settle down, raise a family, make an honest living, but don't mind me. No one else does. Any questions? This is amazing. I like this guy. I don't have time to be a road map, and the town's not really that big. I've got planting and feeding and milking and all the jobs that need done. Don't suppose you're looking to settle down and be a farmhand? No, I don't suppose. You adventuring types are always in such a rush. Anything else that can help you with? Alright, goodbye. Take care of yourself. May Chantia favor you with predictable weather. Farmer's wife. I want to talk to her now.
Good business to you.
Good day to you, sir. You look like the kind of person who's seen many interesting things. As a tax collector. Okay. Why do you say that? Oh, no offense meant. I just meant you had the look of one who has traveled. Just like I know everything that goes on around here. Okay, well, I have some questions to ask you. I love the townsfolk. I would love to help you out in any way I can. Some people in town might be standoffish, but I believe in a no secrets policy. Have you heard anything unusual lately? I certainly would say so. There's a very unusual ranger hiding out in a grove of trees here in town. He's telling the strangest tales about animal attacks. It's a bad sign for us, I say. Anything else? There are tales of werewolves running around and biting people. It just goes to show, the world is going mad. I was telling my friend the other day that the world is on a path to destruction. No doubt about it. Those are the only strange things I can think of. Anything else I can help you with? I'm looking for work. You should go talk to Mayor Kendrick. He's worried about something, though I'm not sure what. He tries awful hard to keep Port Last running. Anything else? Have you heard anything unusual lately? I certainly would say so. Oh, well, I saw that. Okay, I need directions. I know where everything is in town. It's a precious little town, isn't it? Too bad we're on the path to destruction. Path to destruction? Oh, I would certainly say so. Okay, well, goodness, this is repetitive. Directions. Alright, where can I get some equipment? The Cracked Anvil has all the best equipment an adventurer could ask for. I hope that one of my sons will get a job there, as soon as they can count. Okay, where can I get healed? There's an underground temple to Tyr. Just find a glowing portal and enter it. The priest is a good man. He's helped a lot of people. I just wish he could lead us off this path to destruction. Alright, goodbye. Happy travels to you. These people seem fun. Oh, I remember the plot with the girl now. Well. Oh well. Let's go look in the house. Is there anything in the house? She talks a lot about destruction. She might be... Ooh, a negative energy burst spell. Why on earth would farmers have a negative energy burst spell? Unless someone is secretly a mage. Wait, that's not illegal in this town. Is being... Time to go break in it. Tommy! Get over here. I'm not going to break into the... I think that's what happens if it's too...
Okay, dokie.
Alright. This is kind of entertaining. Alright. I'm gonna do some bad role-playing. I mean, not that that stopped me before, but, you know. Let's break the door. I just want to see what's up here. See if it's worth it. Okay, there we go. Let's see what's upstairs. Oh.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
The fuck? Get over here, you little asshole. Oh, well, that actually didn't hurt that much.
Okay, dokie.
At least you didn't try breaking this one.
It's done.
Potion of Eagle Splendor. Okay. Stealing that. I'm stealing the potion of Eagle Splendor to protect them against their own vanity. And a copper necklace. Not really worth it. I suppose I don't need to break into their place. I just wanted to see what was up there. Woo! Retcon, retcon, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. I did not make a very mean choice. And I forgot to do my Duolingo today. Alas, I will never learn French. Alright. Hi guys, sorry about your door, which I retconned out of breaking. It's the principal thing though. Oh, I could go explore Elhalor's house now. That's a new marking on my map. Well, let's look in here. Halgel Thrander. The fuck? What are you trying to kill? Hi. The fuck? Is he still trying to kill that fucking... I am making parallel universes. Where the fuck is my halfling? Alright. What the hell did I do? I lost my halfling again. Hold on, excuse me. I think my halfling... He damaged someone. But he's not in here. Hi. Stop it! Stop it. Okay. So who are you damaging out there? Now I'm confused. Alright, I'm gonna reload because I don't know what the hell happened, but I don't really want him punching people that I don't know about, so. He did misunderstand. +1 swear. Oh, sorry. Are you keeping track for me, Effector? It's gotta be more than +1. I mean, come on. Tommy did just misunderstand. I'm gonna have to let him break that door, clearly, but... And then I'll leave and go, sorry about the door. Alright, come on, follow. I don't need you to break open the door. I decided in this parallel universe... I should get a bot with a counter. I should, shouldn't I? Well, like I said, when I make affiliate status, because Plunge has reminded me that I should say when and not if, I will put a swear jar emote thing on there. Alright, so there's a Halgel Thrombor, which is kind of a cool name. And the blacksmith. Hello, Halgel.
Can I help you?
Welcome to the Cracked Anvil. I am Halgel Throndor, and I reckon you're here to dither and bargain me right out of business, aren't you, stranger? Yes, I am. I have some questions about the surrounding region. Sometimes I hear stories about an area, sometimes I don't. Though when I do, it's usually about a place like the Neverwinter Woods, Sharwood, or even Luskin sometimes. What a coincidence! Those are all places I would like to know about. Have you had any heard Charwood? To be true, there hasn't been much coming from Charwood in some time. Perhaps it's for the better too. I hear tell it's a spooky place. Well, how is it spooky? Ah, can't ask. What about Neverwinter Woods? Not a peep coming out of them woods so far as I were to say, though I haven't spoken with many who'd been through there. So you know nothing, do you? How about Luskin? Well, with the gates sealed, not much word to be had, I'm afraid. So you know nothing. Okay, what do you have? Neutral. Alright. Boots of striding. What kind of boots do I have? Boots of reflexes. Okay, well, I'll keep those. Nymph cloak +2. What kind of nymph cloak do I have? Not that one. Wrong one. I think I have a nymph cloak +1. Oh, that's pretty. That's almost all my money right now. Dunno. A heal potion. Those are quite nice. And some magic bags, but no bag of holding, so I'm not going to buy them. If he had a bag of holding, I would buy the bag of holding. This is true. Ring of Scholars. What does that do? Ooh, lore +5. I feel like I'm always going to be spending 100 gold points just to identify shit, and I've reconciled myself to that. And that is a cool blade. Alright. Thank you.
Can I help you?
What can I purchase here? Let's see if he has anything cool to say. Alright. I got what I need, thank you.
Hail to ye!
Greetings, human. I be Halgel Smith. If you need some arms or armors and cannot find what you like in Halgel's regular stock, I might be able to help you. Who is Halgel? Halgel Throndor, be the owner of this shop and your boss. The man behind the counter. Do you want arms or not? I haven't got all day. Let me see what you have. Oh, well, he's got some cool cool bits, don't he? Do you have a bag of holding? You do not. You do, however, have another set of armor of the wolf, I think. Oh no, armor of the stars. Alright, that I want to see. This armor gleams with an iridescent inner light. It is said that the great Jared Stormlord earned his name when he stood defiantly before an adult blue dragon while wearing such a suit. He gave no ground to the monster, and his lightning breath never touched him. The name Stormlord was granted posthumously, however, since the armor granted little protection against tooth and claw. Base armor class 0. 0. Maximum dex bonus. None. Plus 3 armor class and electrical resist 20. Low light blue. Well, it looks swanky, but I think maybe not. I'm a farmer's rat. Oh. Well, that's cool looking. I wonder if I'm gonna fight something that has electricity. I feel like that is something that might happen. Just a guess. Alright. Well, I don't mind getting zapped. Let's see how this goes. Alright. To wander through town and talk to more people. This is a talky day. Talky. Alright. So let's see behind. I have failed at becoming a sugar daddy because I had price limits. What else can I do today? I do want to go to Wayneff's cottage because I want to be a terrible paladin and break into some places. There's Ballard's Grove. Alright, well, let's see if the scary mage lady has anything to say first. Maybe not. Oh, it's an uphill battle. Okay. I like this cliff. It's a cool cliff. There's Altora. Let's go look in the chest, in the chest. You really shouldn't hide your chest like behind something that's not in your direct line of sight, lady. Because we're gonna look in your chest.
Done.
Oh, we're gonna steal some shit. Okay. Well, clearly it doesn't belong to her. She'd have stopped me from poking through it, huh? Hi.
Welcome to the shop, as I like to say. I am Eltura Subtil.
Subtil.
Finer collection of wares you are not apt to find.
What kind of wares do you sell here? While I sell only the finest assortment of magical goods. Truly, you'll find no better collection than mine. I'd like to ask you some questions. You may well spill a question, and we'll see if I can figure out an answer for you. I'm looking for work. Do you know of any? Well, I do indeed have a task for you. How do you feel about recovering some old tomes for me? Good. Tell me more. Scattered about the region are 5 tomes of ancient Ilmaskar. I would like you to find these tomes and return them here to me. If you can do this, then I will reward you far beyond the value of the books. Of that, you can be certain. There are 5 books that I want you to find. The tomes of Resonance, Life, Death, Ice, and Fire. Well, let's see if she can give me some hints. Where could the Tome of Fire be? The Tome of Fire has been a tricky one for me to locate. My scrying attempts reveal that it is far to the south. I cannot see where specifically. I'm going to guess maybe Charwood is a hint. It would make sense that the tome was within the Charwood, though I know not why. That realm resists my scrying. If it were anywhere else, I think I could locate it. Where's the Tome of Ice? Near here, but to the south, you'll find a tower. Within that tower, you shall find the Tome of Ice, so I've got more reason to break into a tower. Nice. Of course, the owner of the tower is a powerful wizard in his own right, and you should be cautious in your approach. What about the Tome of Life? This tome was in the possession of Brother Torres, a member of the Arcane Brotherhood. I had planned to buy him from him, but he died before I had the chance. I checked around when I heard he was dead. It wasn't among his personal possessions. The only place I haven't searched yet is his tomb. Who is the Arcane Brotherhood? Oh, come now. You can't be serious. You don't know of the Arcane Brotherhood. They are located in Luskan, and they are the true powers of the city. Evil wizards, like I said. Evil wizard city. Their ruthless tactics are infamous, and the only thing that has stopped them from major expansion is the constant infighting and bickering they do. Okay, where is this tomb? Being wealthy and powerful, I would imagine he had his own mausoleum outside the city walls of Luskan. Okay. Just be careful. Brother Taurus was a powerful wizard and may have had some deadly traps or guardians protecting his tomb from grave robbers. Okay. What about the Tome of Death? Like the Tome of Fire, my scrying tells me that the Tome of Death has followed the long dark road into Charwood. If only I could see more, but the region is impervious to my efforts. Finally, the Tome of Resonance. My scrying has shown that it was originally taken east into the Neverwinter Woods. Perhaps if you go to the Neverwinter Woods, a clue or two will reveal itself. Okay. I think that's fine. I'd like to ask more questions. Directions? Okay. Well, I'm sure you can find someone else to help you out there. Unless you're looking to know where I keep a chair or some such. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Can I see your merchandise? Alas, I don't show my rare and valuable goods to just anyone who's curious. To look at the goods, you must bring me a magical reagent. Do you have any that might interest me? What is a reagent? You know, I'm gonna ask that, despite the fact that I spent an entire chapter tracking down reagents. A reagent is an ingredient, if you will, that allows one to cast advanced magics. I'm always looking for good stuff, but here's a specific list. Actually, excuse me a second, because I am not sure where my erstwhile roommate went, and I want to make sure that she is somewhere I can find her. One sec. I knew the little bitch was faking it. Sorry. My cat has proven that she can indeed still get on the bed without assistance. Alright. Okay, find me a fire beetle's belly, a bodac's tooth, a rakshas's eye, a slat's tongue, a skeleton's knuckle, some quartz crystal, fenberries, fairy dust, or some glands of an adder cap. I'll be satisfied with any of those things. Okay, yes, I do have one. I have quite a few, actually. I think I do have 2 of these, so I'll give her one of these. Yes, this will do quite well. Come, let us take a look at what we have to offer you, then. Plus 1 swear. Alright, well, these are some fancy-ass stuff for a mage. Robe of electrical resistance, plus pectoral muscles. I'm actually kind of wondering if maybe, no, that's not. I don't think so. That wouldn't affect my main game. I don't think it would anyway. I don't think I have anything in my override folder that would affect that. I think the slutty outfits just come naturally. Alright, antidote. Okay. Rod of Beguiling. Rod of Terror. Alright. Okay. Well, those are all cool. I want to see what's in here. Alley-oop. I'm now in Altura's lab. There's a Sarah Bodkin in here and something named Kermit. I want to see Kermit. Who's Kermit? Are you a plant named Kermit? There's nothing special about Kermit. Obviously, you are underestimating Kermit. Time of Troubles. I read that book before. It's all about the Time of Troubles. Actually, this is considerably detailed. I don't know if I did read this one. I'm not going to steal it, though. I don't need to spell a fireball. I could sell it back to the woman. Sorry, I stole this from your lab. Now I'm going to sell it back to you.
Greetings.
Okay. Helm's Hold. Well, I just ransacked Helm's Hold like a chapter ago, so I don't really need to read up on that. The origin of magic. Ooh, that looks new. Long ago, magic was raw and more potent than it is today. The great civilizations of the creator races were based on endless experimentation with these energies, and during their long rules, they created many new forms of life. The cruel and decadent creator races chose to release their monstrous mistakes rather than destroy them. Most died in the jungles, yet many lived. And, as thought awakened in them, they hid from their creators. When the end came, at last, it was they, not the... Oh, I have read this. This isn't talking about the origin of magic so much, though. This is about the creator races. I don't care about the creator races. I mean, obviously I'm going to have to care about the creator races because they're a big portion of the game, but not yet. Will you let me look in the chest? No. Nothing in the chest. Bookshelf. Anything in the bookshelf. Alright. Before you think it's unpaladin-y that I'm looking through this woman's stuff, I just want to remind you that this cult has some powerful mages in there, and so I just have to be sure that she's not one of the cult members. Yep. That is absolutely the reason I'm doing this. Do you doubt my motives? If you do, well then why haven't I been demoted yet? I'm a paladin after all. Ooh. Swanky armor. I do kind of want to steal the swanky armor. I also don't need to steal the swanky armor. I'm going to steal the swanky armor anyway. I'm going to sell it back to the woman. Watch me sell this swanky armor back to the woman who owns it. Well, I'm just returning it to her because clearly she forgot about it in her own storeroom.
Okay, dokie. It's done.
I actually meant this thing, but okay.
It's done.
Well, she's sending me on a mission. She can't possibly mind if I steal a healing kit that will help me survive the mission, right? This is a tooth from a Bodek. Interesting. Okay, well. Now I'm going to ask her about this piece of armor that I found. I would like to know what it is. And then I'll return it to her.
Well, hello. Have you exciting news for...
Oh gosh, I have to give her a reagent every single time? Well, I'll give her this Bodek's tooth that I found in a room. Because this is bullshit. Here, you can have the Bodek's tooth that I stole from you. Alright, I found this cool armor. Can you tell me what it is? Oh, it's a robe of electrical resistance. Well, gosh, actually, I found it in your storeroom, so I'm going to give it back to you. Oh, you're giving me a 318 GP reward for giving you back your own stuff. Well, thank you, miss. I really appreciate that. Alright, anyway, I should probably stop maligning my own integrity for one day. Where the hell am I going? This way, I think. I like the cat yowling in the background. That's not my cat, that's in the game. My cat is sleeping comfortably. Having proven the little bitch can climb just as well as she could when she was younger. Oh, there's a chicken. Hello, chicken. That's a very profound statement, chicken. Shame I'm not a druid or a ranger. I can't talk to the chicken. I think this is one of those games where they actually have some dialogue for most of the animals, but I'm not playing the little what? Sounds like another swear. It does not count if I'm swearing about my own cat. You're allowed to swear about Evie. I can swear about mine. It's part of the rules. Swearing doesn't count if you're talking about your own cat. What's a bird bath? Let's look at the bird bath. Ah, there's a jewel in the bird bath. A fennelope. Okay. What's in the shrub? There's a funberry. I might need to talk to that fucking lady again.
Hello there to you.
Aw, you
My
never
name
swear
is
about
Bauer.
Evie?
I'm looking for someone interested in a dangerous mission. Might you be interested?
You know, Affector, I think I might have seen you swear about Evie before. I could be wrong, but I feel like I've seen you swear about Evie before. Alright. Yes, my name is Steven. What do you need? Well, friend, it's not just what I need. There are many lives at stake. Okay, well. There's been trouble over in the Neverwinter wood of late. It started with travelers bringing back tales of normally peaceful animals attacking them for no reason. Then farmers and woodcutters began to disappear. The animals have been attacking everyone, even the rangers and druids that are there to help with the forest. I fear that without assistance, whole villages near the wood might be destroyed. I don't really like attacking animals, so what am I supposed to do about it? There's a grove of druids that are trying to find out what's wrong. The leader is Awil. He has sent 3 of his best druids into the wood in search of clues, but no one has heard from them in a while. With the angry pussycat sounds, it's just a background noise in the game. You get used to it. Apparently this town has a lot of angry cats. I almost said something wrong. Very wrong. I almost said something that would get me quite the many points in the story jar, but we're going to leave that alone. Alright. It's possible that the druids have returned in my absence, but Owl could still use your assistance in preserving the wood. If you're brave enough, seek Owl in the grove near the forest's edge. Okay, I should check it out then. I hope to hear from you again when the forest is returned to its natural state. In the meantime, should you need any nature-related supplies, I would be happy to show you my wares. I would like to see your wares. There's a lot of specialized shops in this town, I find. Uh-oh. Fuck. I did not save recently, did I? Ah, hell. I think I just hit the crash. Yep. Okay, sorry about this. I am about to retcon again, and I'm going to have to do everything over after that. Because I did not save recently, and it did indeed crash again. It's usually not too bad about that, as long as I'm not in Black Lake, but every once in a while you do get an awkward little glitch. Alright, well, let me close out and come back in. Darn it. Darn it and darn it all. Okay. Oh, that's my own fault. Gotta save more often. Theoretically. Are you gonna close? Okay, there we go. Well, that was fun. Sorry about that. One sec. One sec indeed. Oh, hey! If you're on the East Coast, Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrates the holiday. If you are not on the East Coast, then you don't get a Merry Christmas, I suppose. I don't know. Oh! Well, thank you for gifting me anonymously with a sub. I appreciate that. Alright, back to my retcon. Sorry. So, I'm just gonna zip through this part. Oh, crud. Crud. Alright, well. Stop attacking shit. Alright. Well, I know who I talked to. I went in here, talked to that guy, went up in the mage, talked to her, looted her. Because she's kind of a bitch. And then I went and talked to the druid, so. Okay, what can I purchase here? Surrounding regions. Nothing. Let me see what I can buy. Alright, there's nothing there that I want. I'm doing this because just in case I flagged some dialogue thing that I didn't know about. So I'm just redoing Okay. Don't need any of that. Alright. Saving. Wasn't you? Oh, well. Whoever did give me the sub, thank you for gifting me the sub. I don't know how any of this works. I barely know what I'm doing, and most of the time I don't even know that. There's the reason I have plunge to get rid of my bots. And that's only because he told me how to do it. How to empower him. I have a theory that it's the water that does it, but I don't know. Oh. Well. Swanky. I stole her wine. She's still annoying, but
Welcome
alright.
to the shop,
Okay,
as
what?
I like to say. I
like-
am Eltura Subtil.
Okay, well, I've gone through that. Okay, working for work. Good, tell me more. Alright. I asked about the Tome of Fire, Tome of Ice, Tome of Death, oh, Tome of Life, Tome of Death, and Tome of Resonance. Okay. I'd like to ask you some questions. Need some directions. What kind of wares do you sell here? And can I see your merchandise? Goodbye. I'm gonna go steal your own reagent to give it to you. Okay. I'm gonna talk to that guy.
Greetings.
Nothing I can do for you until you get the books. Go on, go on. I have no time to talk of them. Altora will tell you all. Alright, well. Gonna sell all our books back to her. Because she's annoying. Oh, not the same books now. Oh my. Not sure why she has the same copy of the same book. She's clearly a poser. That's what's going on. Oh wow, yeah. Getting closer. Maybe one day I'll get to be an affiliate and I could put in a swear jar. And the funny voices I'm out. I gotta decide how I'm gonna do that, because I probably don't want to read other people's lines in that, but I can always put my own commentary in a silly voice. Oh. Unidentified boots. I do like me some unidentified boots. I will be. Okay, I'll take your word for it, Effector. Your faith is alarming, yet very endearing. Okay, nothing in the bookshelf. Anything in the chest? Nothing in the chest. Alright.
Okay, dokie.
Have you considered that you might have ADHD, Tommy? It would explain a lot of your adventures. Actually, come to think about it, I have not talked to you about your quest this season.
What can Tommy do for you?
I just want to talk. Oh, what did you have in mind? If we're to be companions, I'd like to know more about you. Well, there's only so much you can know about me, my lord. Tommy Undergallows be the most famous halfling rogue in all of Calimport. That about sums it up. Oh, my tales of treachery and deceit, the likes of which have been told to wide-eyed little Calimshite children for many years, but I doubt you'd be interested in that. You'll do what I say, rogue. Oh, go on. You know you want to tell me. Well, let's see. Tommy's had a bunch of friends and a bunch of enemies in his time. But there's only been one who's been both. My arch nemesis, Samuel Bumbleheart. Sammy and I were pals dating back to the good old days when we used to run wild through the streets as wee little urchins, stealing avocados and pinching purses. When I started to gain a bit of notoriety of my own, however, Sammy became a mite jealous. Poor lad. Fame was always Sammy's thing. It's totally unlike you. He's always loved attention. Ever since he did that striptease in the half-orc bar to keep from being pummeled, I've always thought he was a bit of a diva. Why weren't you two a team? We used to be, back when we were taught, sure, but the plain fact is, Sammy's not such a good rogue. So clumsy and wobbly, it's a shame to call him a halfling sometimes. Sammy was content for a while, but he'd get mad when folks recognized me first. The guards would chase me down the street, and he'd complain, why didn't they chase me? Oh, he tried to show up as a thief. Not being very good, however, it only landed him in prison. In Kalimshan, that means they're as good as hung. Not necessarily. I bested him out the first time, but that only embarrassed him. No good deed goes unpunished, you know, so Sammy had to take action. You'd think he'd be grateful for the help. Well, the truth is, I didn't really mean to break him out. It was an accident. The kind that brings down half the prison and causes a mess escape. Happens all the time, trust me. Don't know why Sammy was so mad, really. He just seemed to lose it completely. All that shouting and turning red in the face, it was just so sad. After all, he'd only broken a couple of legs. He could still walk, even if it was with a limp. Could I be held completely to blame? Merry Christmas, Effector. Have a good sleep. I always appreciate the lurky-lurk. Okay. At any rate, Sammy decided enough was enough. It was time to ruin his best pal Tommy once and for all. What did he do? Sammy came up with a plan. Not the brightest plan, I suppose. He was never much of a planner. His last plan, in fact, was a heist that ended up with him being left naked and cold on a ship to Mazdaca. Well, alright. I did forget to go pick him up, but it was his plan. The plan would be different, however. Or so he thought. I'll have to tell you about it sometime, my lord. Alright, well, I'm intrigued.
What can Tommy do?
Oh. I'd like to continue the story. No, it's not the time. Not high enough level. Now it's time to sell Altura's ship back to her. Okay. It's just because she's annoying, you know? Oh, you can't possibly look at my wares that you have no interest in anyway because you're not a mage. Fuck you, lady. I could be a mage. I could be a mage at my next level up if I wanted to. I don't want to, but I could be. I could go sorcerer for one level up and then be all Red Dragon Disciple the next. And then I'd be fucking badass.
Well, hello. Have you exciting news for me?
Can I see your merchandise? Yes, I have one. I happen to have this Vodex tooth. I don't know where I got it. Alright, so. Let's see. I did steal this from her. I found these books. If you got a finder's fee, that'd be great. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. And this was yours too. I'm fairly certain. These boots I think might belong to you, but why don't you take a good look and let me know. Oh, books of reflexes. Yeah. Costs more to identify the fucking things, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Especially when you're stealing them from somebody. Oh, but now Elemental Shield, that's a lucrative thing. Well, I'm glad you wanted your stuff back. Thank you, lady. I feel better about everything. Alright, so now, I believe where I left off is I was getting a job from a ranger. And then I'll be fully caught up. And then my system will promptly crash again, probably. That's okay. That is what it is. Happens all the time. Alright. Okay, I do want to look in his cottage, but not yet. Look at all these chickens and a peasant. Hello, peasant.
Business to you.
Hello, Holy One. Oh, that's a creepy-ass name. Don't call me that. What's in a pile of stone? Well, certainly I can't get in trouble for stealing that shit. Alright. Goodness sake. Well, thank you for following, person who just followed me at some point today. I hope I'm entertaining you. I'd like to think so, but one never knows. Alright, some fenberries. Gonna take the fenberries. I think that's fair. And who leaves crap in a bird bath? Who leaves a potion of eagle splendor in a bird bath? Do you want the birds to be pretty? I think you want the birds to be pretty, and that's just weird. Don't do that. Alright. And my journal's flashing, so I should probably make sure I recognize that I've got a new toe. Alright. 5 tomes of Masker. Alright. Tell me we'll continue the tale later. Okay. Spinning around. Pinwheel, pinwheel.
Hello there to you. My name is Ballard. I'm looking for someone interested in a dangerous mission. Might you be interested?
Yes, I am. What do you need? Well, I did already read this part, so I'm not reading it again. So, because I'm lazy. I am incredibly lazy. I should check it out then. I would like to see your wares, and this time, I can see wares. Woo! By the Great Oak. Now look at this thing. This is nice. Not for me, of course. I don't need it. But for rangers and druids, this looks... Actually, I don't know if druids can wear this. For rangers, though, this is quite nice. The treant birch is not noted for its tolerance towards those who threaten the forest. When the great giants felled the grove of his oldest oaks, he vowed revenge and enlisted the aid of a group of rangers. To help his new friends, he infused their armor with all the protective energy he could muster. Their combined might was enough to soundly defeat the invaders, and the giants of the north still tell of the angry forest spirits that drove them from the lowlands. The ranger suits have since been scattered to the corners of the world. I do like the lore of some of this stuff. I don't look at it enough, do I? But when you play the game, I think you'll find interesting little scraps of lore in different places, and it's quite cool. Basically, anything with a unique name probably has a nice little bit of lore. Yep. Alright. At least the cat's not shrieking this time. Alright, alright. Now I get to go break into a cottage. It's probably bad form, but I am looking for an evil cult that poisoned an entire city, so I feel like I'm allowed to get a little bit nosy. What's in the garbage? Oh, some ale. I do like me some ale. My fella's a bit of a drinker. It's okay though. He never drinks while on duty. Duty. Alright, alright. Alright, let's see. Opening a crate. What's in the crate? A potion's in the crate. Give me my drugs, fella. My drugs. Alright, there's the... Hi, dog. What would you like? You seem nice. Well, you're not biting me, so fuck it. Alright, well... I'm looking for evidence of a cult. That seems like evidence of a cult. That's very dangerous. Let's take that bag. We don't know what's in the bag. Nothing's in the bag, really. How cool is the bag? I don't know how cool the bag is. Huh. It's not a bad bag.
It's done.
How does it compare to the bag I have? Yeah, they're both pretty cheap bags. Still, nothing wrong with that. One never knows what you can keep in a cool bag. And I'll give it back to the guy eventually. I'm sure. Actually, I probably am not gonna. It's a nice bag. This guy's sketchy. This guy has death traps in his house. I don't trust anyone who has death traps in his house. I am very shiny.
Here comes Halfling!
Okay, having undead in your house, that's definitely not kosher. Everything I've taken is now being confiscated as evidence. I do like turning dead. When it works quite well. And let's get these skeleton knuckles so I have something to give the bitch lady when I want to look at her wares again. That is misogynistic of me, isn't it? I do apologize. I mean, I'm still gonna say it, but you know, I apologize anyway. Alright. Not sure why it's the knuckle that matters, but okay. Maybe someone does cool things with spells for it. Anything over here? I don't see anything over here, so it's just those two doors. Alright. Oh, you're fading out. Okay. And you, I forgot. Alright. That is a little annoying when those things pop up in the other expansions when you can't do anything with them, but that's something for a later date. Merry Christmas, Obsessive! I hope you're having a good holiday. I'm having fun. Goodness, goodness. Ah, shoot. I missed the tail end of Merrig's run. Oh well, I'll have to catch this thing later. I was hoping to catch... That's okay. Hopefully he has fun too. Are you having a good holiday so far, Obsessive? I mean, it's only like 25 minutes into it, but still.
The battle is on!
How many fucking skeletons does this guy have in his fucking closet? Really, dudes. Alright. This guy is sketchy at best, and I don't feel bad robbing him. Wrapping presents with me on the background? Well, I hope I make for good present wrapping background noise. And I hope your offspring enjoy the presents. I'd ask you if you were getting them anything good, but I don't know. Kids have their way of finding out and eavesdropping, so I won't ask you what they're getting them. Oh, what Santa's getting them. I don't know. How old do children believe in Santa? I don't have kids, and I don't actually even have siblings who have kids, so I have no idea. Children are very interesting, but also very alien creatures to me. Like, they are small, and they do things and move around, and I don't quite understand. They're like having little aliens in your house. Oh, well. This interestingly colony looking house looks, or hallway, looks like it could be fun.
Here comes Halfling Death!
Oh shoot, I can't turn you guys, I gotta actually fight. Why does he have a goblin and a bugbear in his house? This guy is sketchy. Sketchy, sketchy, sketchy. And why am I not using my fucking sword? Yeah, that might help. I just fucking... I punched a bugbear to death. I guess that's a accomplishment, because I forgot I didn't have my sword out. I'm really bad at this game. Alright. Alright. You'd think people would have noticed this guy, setting up this huge basement in his house, right? Can I knock down a mephit? Let's knock down a mephit. Oh well, I guess not. Can I knock down that mephit? Let's knock down a mephit. I don't even know what a mephit is, but I feel like I want to knock it down. And I can. Goodbye. Doesn't pay to be a mephit. Wind by the fireside, which I got, and Slad's tongue, which is another reagent I can use for that freaking annoying wizard woman. Helm's hold, mage armor. I'm not going to sell her this stuff though. I'm selling it to the temple. I like the temple better. They're not annoying like that woman. Ooh, a magic missile. What would I do with a magic missile? I don't know what I'd do with a magic missile. Oh, famous citizens of the Sword Coast. Okay, this one looks like it could be fun. Alright. The Sword Coast North is home to some of the most noteworthy personalities of the realms. Many won their fame with deeds of great honor, but others are known for the depths of their depravity and wickedness. The officers of Neverwinter fall into the first camp. Lord Nasher Alingandar, who sucks. Lady Arabeth de Tilmarand, who is good. Watch Knight Desther Eldelaine. Okay, so if he's famous enough to be in this book, then I'm still not sure why everybody's so angry at Fenwick to trust him, because apparently he is well known enough to be in this book. And Abbot Fenwick Moss. Yeah, poor guy. Are celebrated for their kindness and wisdom, and each of these heroes has taken the safety of Neverwinter as his or her sacred duty. Again! He's in this fucking book, and no one figured out that there was something wrong with the guy. I mean, yes, he was as obviously evil as you can possibly be, but still. I am forever going to defend poor Fenwick. I am. Fucking Fenwick. Poor Fenwick. On the more sinister side, the 5 High Captains of Luskan are some of the most cruel and ruthless warriors in the region. High Captains Terrell, Baram, Kurth, Soljak, and Rethnor. Some of those do not sound like reasonable names. Some of them are okay. Are each vicious combatants, and together they enforce their will with merciless efficiency. The most powerful and feared spellcasters on the Sword Coast are members of the Arcane Brotherhood of Luskan. Among their number are Jaluth, Alirth, Ornar of the Claw, and Deltagar Zelhund. I wonder if I'm going to get to kill any of them. I am going to guess I get to kill all of them. Little is known of the Brotherhood's actual role in governing Luskan and these surrounding areas. The members themselves are loath to discuss their activities. The untamed lands outside the cities hold countless other instances of fame and infamy alike. King Obold Many Arrows, for instance, reigns over his orc tribes with an iron fist, while such well-known rakes and ne'er-do-wells as Elaeth, the Serpent Kralnober, I met that guy, move constantly from hamlet to hamlet to avoid detection. I mean, there's a whole book where he teamed up with a harper, so I don't know how well he's actually avoiding detection. I think he just doesn't want to deal with you shit people. I mean, you're goblins. Honey. Don't do this. You don't have to. There's no... You're a goblin with a potion of bless. This is not going to end well for you. Honey, it's really not. Just go into a closet and pretend to sleep, and I won't even notice you. They never listen, do they? Where's the fucking goblin shaman? Hi. See, you could just be invisible and stand in a corner, and I wouldn't have had to kill you. I wouldn't have. I mean, I probably would have if I noticed you, but I'm not very observant, so you would have been okay. You really would have been. Oh well. Alas, alas. Intruder, destroy, destroy. Hello, flesh golem. Really? I'm gonna stab you with a sword, as one does. I mean, I guess it can knock you down. I should probably knock you down. You're hitting kind of hard. Hitting the flesh golem, flesh golem. Fuck. Okay, I wasn't paying attention, and I almost got myself killed. I might have gotten myself killed. Let's find out. Okay. I think I'm okay. Well, that's my own fault. Getting a little overconfident for myself. Oof, this guy. And he's resisting my knockdowns. I don't like that. I do not like people who resist my knockdowns. Knockdown's the only thing I know how to do. There we go, finally. I'm a one-trick wonder, and this is what I do. Oh god, it tried to knock down me back. Goodness. I mean, it took you long enough. What the fuck did it knock down? Oh, it knocked down Tommy. Why did you try to knock down Tommy? That's just silly. Wait. Why would you knock down Tommy? He's right there. He's like towards the ground already. Late response to my question. They got more than they deserve, and kids are pretty interesting. You recommend them if you have the patience, time, and money. And Dirk appreciates your review of kids. That's good. I don't know if I have the patience, time, and money. I do have a cat, though, so that's not nearly as much work. But they're cute, so it's kind of... I know kids are cute, too, though. I feel like it's an investment with kids, though, because, you know, if you don't, if you end up not caring for the experience, I don't think there's much you can do after that. Though one hopes you enjoy the experience. Oh, actually, I want to go this way and see what's over here. Oh, on the plus side, Tommy hasn't died yet. That's actually pretty good for me. Usually the fucker's dead in a moment. Holy shit. If I die there, that'd be funny. I did die there. Well, I am not going to respawn. I don't believe in respawning unless there's something cool that happens when you're dead, story-wise. I actually played 1 or 2 modules that did something cool when you were dead. You respawned, but you respawned in like a little death world, and that was actually really, really cool. Can't remember which mod that was, though. I guess it could be like Ultima Serpent's Isle, where you have to... Well, you don't technically have to die to get to the Monk's Isle, but if you don't, then you don't get the fucking hourglass, and that is all complicated. Much, much easier if you die. Fortunately, that's never been an issue for me. I die very easily. That's because it took me like 3 times through the game before I figured out how training worked. Still won, eventually. Alright. Oh, oh, hello there. You're a gargoyle. I do like myself a gargoyle. I also like knocking down a gargoyle. Knocking down a gargoyle. Oh gosh, another gargoyle skull. What will I do with that?
It's done.
Yeah, don't need that. Is this gonna be trapped, I wonder? A book! Waynev's bedroom journal. Do I want to know what's in this guy's bedroom journal? He keeps a gargoyle in here. I'm thinking you keep a gargoyle in your bedroom. You got shit going on. This appears to be the journal of one Waynev, a mage. It reads, "Curse the demon ale. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I have no idea where I put the ingredients for the recipe. How drunk was I? What was the blonde's name? Curses, if I can't find the ingredient, I can't get into my den. I think I left my word stone and journal in there. What was I supposed to tell the bugbears again? There are numerous expletives here. And then I intend to return to my tower and never return to the stupid overpriced cottage. Thank the gods that I have nothing worse than trolls guarding the back way. Stupid wordstone." That's interesting. So there's a den that has something of his that I want. A wardstone. And what is in there? Journal. Journal. Why do you have a journal for separate rooms, dude? That seems like a little unnecessary. Okay. I would like the wordstone though, so I'm gonna see if I can find your fucking den. Where is the den? Where is the den? Perhaps it is up these stairs. Up. Waynev's cottage kitchen. Gosh, how big is this guy's place? Alright. I wonder if there's a secret door I need to find. I'm not good at finding secret doors. I do have a decent spot check though, so maybe I will go into detect mode. I think spot is wisdom, in which case it's not too bad. Remus cookbook. This appears to be a recipe for something revolting. Poor stew. Slad tongues ground with fire beetle's belly make the base. Place in brazier. Add 2 parts skeleton knuckles and stir. Note to self, smells disgusting. Disgusting. Drink heavily before mixing. Okay. Alright. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm not going to go cheat and make sure I'm correct about this at all. Okay. Okay, so I need to find a brazier. Where is there a brazier? Is there a brazier? Oh, there's a brazier. I'm just staring at it in the face. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I? Okay. So, let's see. This brazier has seen much use, though certainly not for cooking. The unmistakable smell of ozone and something disgusting hangs about it. It must be a wizard's tool, though without the directions it is difficult to discern what it is for. Well, I've got a cookbook. Let's read the cookbook again and see what I need to put in. Slad tongue with fire beetle belly. Okay. Got one of those. Got one of those. Do I put everything in there at once, or do I do it separate? Add 2 parts skeleton muscle, skeleton knuckles. Skeleton muscle sounds hilarious and improper. Like chicken lips. Well, I get a portal. Let's go in the fucking portal. Let's see what's in here. I'm not breaking into some guy's den. Well, I am, but he has undead and death traps and monsters, so I feel like I'm justified. Oh. Well now.
No can do.
Uh-oh. It's the kill me trap. Yes, that's fun. Oh, let me get out of detect mode. Okay. Investigation? Robbing? You know, wizards have the damnedest places, you know? Why do this to yourself? This is gonna take a while. Yes, you can find out what happens if Tommy dies. What's in here? Oh, this is the stuff I actually need. The word stone. The lab journal. Let's read the lab journal. This appears to be plans for tower construction written by one Waynev, a mage. A section catches your eye. At last, my tower defenses are complete. The gates require my wordstone, and the caves are heavily guarded. Note to self, the bugbears are idiots. They simply must learn not to all rush to the alarm gong every time it's sounded. While they are all milling about the gong, someone could slip right into the empty barracks and right up to the portal. I better take this journal back to the tower, or I'll forget to tell the fools. I think you might have forgotten to do that, dude. It's just a thought. Anything else in here? Nope, just a chest that now I want to know what's in it. As usual, it's probably going to be nothing useful and not worth the impending death, but I must know it's right here. Come on. Ow. Okay, how many... Okay. How much HP do I have? Okay. HP's 84. This is a nasty, nasty, nasty spell. Okay, Tommy, if you're not gonna open it, get over here. I prefer not to kill you off, because I'm still not sure what'll happen when you die. And I've actually managed to not kill you off this chapter, which is pretty good for me. Alright. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna keep doing this for a while. Okay, okay. That's enough. That's enough. Alright. Clearly, I need to, deal with this. Tommy, if you're not gonna open it, get the fuck away from the chest. It is trapped, and you are tiny.
Okay, dokie.
Alright, now I'm gonna... Let's see. I've got reflexes. I think I've got another... Scarab Protection +1. I mean, I could give it a try. Saving throw is universal. Let's see if that helps. Red Dragon Tribe. Whatever the hell that is. Okay. What does that do? Ah, Strength +1. That's useful. Amulet of Will. I don't really need that kind of save. Got a Potion of Bless. I might try that. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Hey, I lived! Score! Don't know which thing did it, but I'll take it.
It's done.
Oh, some unidentified armor. Alright, well. Check it out. I lived. I opened the box and I lived. Just once. Just once. Alright. How the hell did I get out of here? 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 Okay. Alright. Well, I've now investigated / ransacked this wizard's tower. Or cottage. Whatever the hell it is. When in doubt, ransack the cottage. Though I should be able to avoid a nasty fight later because I ransacked the cottage. So, I'm quite happy about that. I am both shiny, glamorous, and resourceful. Not, however, particularly honorable or forthright, but, you know, that's okay. I'm a work in progress. Alright, I am gonna save. Okay. Uh-oh. Something's not moving. Why am I not moving? Okay, there I am. Alright, so there's the west gate out of town, which I'm not intending to go to yet. Actually, pretty much my plan is to finish ransacking the town and then to call it quits for the night and to do more adventuring tomorrow. Or Monday. Whenever I'm on next. Probably.
Greetings.
Could I ask you some questions? What kind of stuff were you wanting to ask me about? I need some directions. Sure, what you looking for? I've been living here my whole life. I know where everything is. Is there any nearby? Yeah, you'll want to go to the Alliance Arms. Lots of people like you there. Temple? Nurik runs the Terran Temple and looks after all of us, at least as much as he can. The temple's by the north gate. Equipment. You can buy stuff at the Cracked Anvil. It's on the west side of town. My pop says it's all a waste of money, though. No offense, mister. If you're looking for magical supplies, you should go to Altura Sarptils. You can find her on the hill at the edge of town. Ask me something else. Info about Port Lost. I don't really know what. People mostly go to Nurik when they have got a question about local stuff. What about the surrounding region? You mean like off the farm? My pop doesn't let me go too far. Says there's criminals or something outside of town. Of course, whiny Sheldrissa swings over all of them. You can probably ask the guys at the barracks. They come and go. They know stuff like that. It's just south of the Terran Temple. Ooh, whiny Sheldrissa. Who's that? Oh, that's the girl who wanted me to be her sugar daddy. Oh, she's just some girl. She's the mayor's daughter, and she's always talking about wanting to leave town. I guess I think it would be fun to go adventuring too, but she's just someone who won't stop talking about it. My dad says she's got her head in the wrong place. Is there anyone else here that can help me? A local, maybe? You could probably talk to Nurin. Okay. Ander might be able to help you too. He's so neat. He worked with the night to hunt werewolves. Tell me about Ander. Ander's one of my friends. He got recruited to go on an adventure to get werewolves with that night. Where might I find him? Alright. Do you know anything about this night? And there are werewolves in Porta... Okay, no, he came in like you and hired some people and went away. I think his name was Carathis. There are werewolves? No, my pop says there aren't, but that night came and took Ander and some of the others and made them go hunt some. Okay. Let me ask something else. And I guess that's all of it. Thank you. You're a nice person. Do you want to play a game sometime? How old is this guy supposed to be? Commodore goes about his business with a capable air. Okay, well, you know your business. That's good. Let's talk to the farmer's daughter. Hello, farmer's daughter. You
Well,
seem
hello
nice.
there.
You, on the other hand, look tougher than any of the adventurers that have been through here so far. Or at least nicer. Not that I care. Do you get a lot of adventurers in town? More so now that Neverwinter has the plague. All the sick people or scaredy people come here now. I don't like it. You people stink. No offense. Sheldress is probably the only one who likes your type anyway. She thinks you're all going to take her away. If it would shut her up, I wish it would happen. Who's Sheldrissa? She's some girl that can't be happy where she is now. But one day she'll get a wish. She'll wake up with dirt in her hair and clothes that smell awful, and she'll come crying back to Port Last. Could you answer a few questions for me? Very well, and what might they be? Insight. So what's a girl like you doing in a town like this? Why, sometimes I dream of growing places. Most of the girls have spent a night or two at Wynev's just to see what it's like. Really? Who's Wynev and where does he live? He's a disgusting little wizard who keeps a cottage here in town. He's always trying to convince us local girls to visit. We all make fun of him behind his back, but we still go to the cottage. It's much bigger and more exotic on the inside than it appears from the outside. It must be magic, I guess. Here's a tower out towards Sharwood somewhere. I haven't been there. I bet they're a unique experience, huh? Okay. So what's been happening around town lately? Everything's been different since Carathis took Earth and the older boys away. Nothing feels safe here anymore. Where's Carathis? He was so handsome. All us girls were in love with him. He said he was a werewolf hunter, and he took the boys out on a raid. The only one who came back was Ander. He's at the Alliance Arms, if you want to hear the story. Could you help me find a few places? Well, I know those. I'm not going to ask. I'm looking for some people. Where can I find a priest? Nurik runs the temple at the crossroads, and he's really nice. I like it that your Lady Arabeth is here now, too. All tough and graceful and the like. Okay, other questions? Okay. Hire adventurers. I'm just seeing if there's any quest information. Pause friend Hagel. Don't know much, but they'll have what you need. And creepy place beyond the Alliance Arms up on the hill. Some of the boys throw ale jugs at it at night sometimes, but I'm too scared. I hear there's a witch who lives there. Okay, thanks, that's everything. Hey, you, about me being mean a little. I was just playing with you. You're pretty neat. Don't let it go to your head. Bye. Gosh. Don't hit on strange men. It won't go well. There's a kitty meowing in the game. I want to find the kitty. I want to pet the kitty. In the game. I know where my kitty is. She's sleeping. Hey, there's a healing potion and a bundle of hay. Farmers are fucking weird, man. Necessary to the town and all that, I'm sure, but fucking weird, man. Alright, so what's in here? Can I go into the farmhouse? Oh, I didn't look in that what's-his-name's place, did I? I'd best go... I gotta remember to look in this area. But that's okay, I'll finish looking over here first. Here's a house. I'm investigating for signs of a cult. Evil cult. Now, I'm not gonna steal some family's money if they're not connected to a cult. Ah, broken stairs. That sucks. Alright. Stealing, 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 stealing. Not that I'm actually stealing or anything like that. Can't go in the barn. Oh, there's a farmer. I can talk to the farmer. Hello, farmer. Why am I... never mind. What the hell?
Greetings.
Okay. Can I ask you a few questions? What kind of questions? What the hell? This AI is crazy. Hold on. Now, rumors Luskin sealed estates to anyone coming in. Some figure they came down with the Wailing, but I think it's different. Not the Wailing? I think they're keeping secrets from you Neverwinters and don't want anybody nosing about. Mark my words, can't trust a Luskin half as far as you can throw an ogre. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I'm not going to fight with the AI. I want to go up this way for a bit. Oh, the farmer's wife. Does she know anything? Hello.
Business to you.
She doesn't... She's too smart to talk to me. Get out of the way, lady. Stop it. What is with this fucking pathfinding right here? Alright. So, I would like to see what's going on in this werewolf guy's house. Werewolf hunting guy. Sorry. This house has a musky, unpleasant odor. The source is not apparent. So where is my thief? Hello? Are you in here? Red spot on the ground? Hi. You gonna do something about it? Thank you. Thanks. There's a pile of skulls. I think maybe I shouldn't be here yet. But I am a nosy sort, so let's see what we have. There's an altar. With a cure light wound spot and a copper ring. That's interesting. And a pile of skulls. This guy's creepy as fuck. Though I guess technically it doesn't make him a criminal. But this guy's creepy as fuck. Alright, I suspect this is a place I'm gonna have to go back to. I think whatever it is notable about this place right now, I am not gonna know till later. Alright. Okay, so now there's another outlying farm. I think that might help me find the other missing kid. Because his family's supposed to be around here, yeah? Think so, think so. I'm collecting quests, as I'm wont to do. Lots of animals. Look for the... Did that cow disappear or something? I don't know if I trust that. Fucking cows. Disappearing and all. Never trust a disappearing cow is what I say.
I greet you.
I'm warning you. If you be looking for our boy Earth, he ain't here. Well, I am.
Greet you.
Go away. We don't want trouble. Well,
Hello.
Go away. We don't want you bringing trouble on this house. You heard the missus. Now move on. Oh, I'm not going to steal their necklace. Come on. I have a distinct feeling they're hiding something. I wonder if there's a werewolf kid in this house. Don't you go near those stairs. Oh, Earth, there's someone coming up. Look, you look presentable, don't you, my boy? Oh. Well, I think it's going to be my first shot at... Uh-oh. I don't want to kill this kid, so I'm going to save. Not the autosave. Autosave's got enough trouble without me. Alright. Well, I know I'm going to keep the hijinks title. That sounds accurate. Now I want you to stand your ground. I don't want you to kill this kid.
Okay, dokie.
Now, can I do something with the charm? No, I can't. Okay, I guess I just gotta keep hitting him, poor kid, until he falls over. I don't want to hit it. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's enough. Alright, wolf spirit is gone.
Hi there.
Okay, why have you come here? My parents told you to leave, didn't they? Didn't they also tell you how horrible this is? Can't you just leave me alone? Poor kid. Who are you? My name's Earth, and I've been infected with lycanthropy. That's why I'm hiding here, so no one has to see this. Alright, well, I have some silver charms. Will you use one? Why not just kill me outright? Why ask me to do it myself? These are cures. They'll restore you. Cures? To be honest, I'd rather die with hope than without. Give me your charm. Woo! It worked! I can feel it! Thank you so much. Here, take my ring and bring it to Nurix so he knows I'm alright. Yep, Siv. Poor real Siv. They will never understand that they are famous to us for all the wrong reasons. Now that this ordeal is over, I think I need a vacation. A long one. Farewell, and thank you. So I cured a guy. Woohoo! Yay! Alright. Earth. And there's the specs. Okay, one of the boys has been discovered. Neric will be interested in examining the adventuring ring that Sir Carathis has given the boy. Okay. Well, how do you like that? I lived! And I did not kill the kid. The right ones. I did not kill the kid. I did not kill the kid. Okay. I didn't want to kill the kid anyway. Oops. Where's Tommy? Follow me, Tommy. In case that stand down worked.
I greet you.
You've done the three of us a fine favor, lad, and I'd like you to have something that's been in our family a while. Aw, damn it. This was my great-grandfather's sickle. It's always seemed too beautiful to use. Oh god, look at this. I could use 25 gold, 50, 100. Nice try, give me everything or your poor precious boy gets it. Can I just turn down the sickle? Oh well, they already gave it to me. That's more than enough. May the gods bless you. It's a sickle plus one, to be fair. May the winds ever be at your back, my friend. Aw. I'll take it. Can I talk to the old woman? Is she here too? Or did she disappear on me? She might have disappeared on me. Well, I can't judge people for wanting to protect their son. Thank you, good sir. We treated you so poorly, but you have been so kind. Aw. No, I'm getting a reward for it. Don't worry about it. Aw. Merry Christmas to all. Especially these people I just cured their kid. Woohoo. Alright. I just want to see what's over here. And then I guess I'll probably be done for the night once I've done through this other part, because I am too lazy to actually move on with the plot. This is why Dirk is ahead of me. That's okay. It's not a race. If it were, I'd be a very terrible speedrunner. Stealing money from the cows. It's not like the cows need money. What's up here? Oh, my. This is kind of swanky looking at. Signpost. A carefully constructed marker denoting a point of interest. Well, that's helpful, but what does it say? This sign explains that this monument was built to commemorate the founding of Port Last. The eternally glowing lights serve to welcome visitors to this town. Well, that's swanky. Look at that. That is very cool. I want a glowy monument in my town. I don't know where we put it, mind you, but... Alright, well, I guess my next step will be to use the Stone of Recall once and see where it takes me. Hello. I just walked into a boy. Hello, boy. You have fun, as small children are wont to do. Alright. I am at the Temple of Tyr. It is weird. Okay.
Hail to ye!
Hail to ye! It is a miracle of luck to have you returned to us. After losing brave Sir Carathis, the Black Wolf, we cannot help but be overly concerned with your welfare. Oh, thank you. We must speak of the werewolves. I've had some success in finding the boys, actually. Truly, I had little doubt that you would do well. Oh, Port Last is lucky indeed to have you in its midst. Here's Earth. Praise be to Tyr, you have done very well indeed. We are all indebted to you for this. The boy's curse ended without the loss of an innocent life. Here is your reward as promised. Unfortunately, there are still the other children who must be found quickly. Might you have news of them as well? I'll find them. I'm glad to hear that. I do not wish to detain you further. I will remain here in the case that you need assistance of Tyr, or perhaps a helpful word or two. These children, the town prays for them. We all do. I hope you'll be their savior, and may Tyr be at your side. Well, thank you.
Hail to ye!
Hail to ye. I always like that. That's my favorite greeting. I'd like to make a purchase from the temple. And actually, I just want to sell some shit. Okay, well, I got the sickle. Oh, you do forgo a lot of reading. That's true, that's true. Well, you don't have to forgo it if you don't want to, but if you do, I mean, it's not like you gotta read it. I like the practice. I always wanted to be a voice actor. Okay. Well, I couldn't give the guy back his sickle, so I'm going to give it to the armory, and at least then it will be used for the protection of the town. And they gave me a reward, and that's quite nice. So what's this? Hide armor +1. That's not shabby. And I got a 100 coin profit. That's not bad. Let's see what we got here. Anything else to sell? A lot of stuff to fucking organize. Alright. Some books. Selling the books. It's interesting which books sell for a little more than the others. My fire beetle belly. Wardstone. Nothing in that particular bag. I don't need a magic missile. I don't need a mage armor. But someday I'll become a wizard and I'll regret not having it. That'll be how it works, of course. Well, I can sell Wayne of his journals. Here. If the guy wants the shit back, he can come to the, his bedroom journal, which is not nearly as juicy as you'd think it would be. If he wants the shit back, he can always come to the temple. Nope. Alright. Okay. Well, that seems good. Alright. Well, I'm gonna exit. Don't worry, I don't mind you being ahead of me, Dirk. I just like to joke about it. Besides, when I do watch you play, it reminds me of stuff that I forgot. And that's a good memory for me, because then I remember stuff that I might otherwise have forgotten, like where certain little tokens that I'm supposed to give my henchmen are supposed to be. Because those things are fucking everywhere. Alright. But I think today I'm gonna call it a night. Unless someone has a vote as to where I go next. North, east, or south? Nah, it's alright. I'll figure it out later. Okay, so gonna close out, exit to main menu. All that nice content. That reminds me, I should download those. That one, I've always wanted to play A Hunt Through the Dark and I never have. So, that'll be fun to do. Premium modules, local modules. Okay, anyway. Woohoo! Someone did a Neverwinter Nights speedrun in 30 minutes? That's really impressive. I don't know how you do that, but I mean, I believe it. I'm sure that's how it works. Alright, so let me see who I want to go raid, because I've finally figured out how raiding works. Let's see. There's a few people I follow. Let's go annoy chill runs. You went through all the docs and didn't realize later that you weren't on. Oh, I feel you, man. That's hard. That's hard. All that work and not being on. Ouch. I know I'm gonna do that. I'm absolutely gonna do that myself. The only reason I haven't yet is because to check my chat, it'll tell me when I'm on. But it does sound like something I would do. So okay, let's go raid chill runs. And let's see if I'm doing it correctly. If I am not, I do apologize. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Children's is great. He does speed runs and he sounds so very calm. It's like, it seems like it would be really stressful, and yet he seems so zen. So okay, let's raid. And I'm going to wish you all a good night, a Merry Christmas if you celebrate it, and a Happy Sunday if you do not. Bye-bye.